Why, hello, 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 hello. Do we like this view? I like this view. Guys, welcome back. Real Collectors, Fake Investors. I am Real Collector Ern. This is Fake Collector Jake.
I'm a fake
Jake.
collector and I'm a fake investor. What's up, y'all?
Welcome back. First things first, if you're wondering why I sound so sultry, clearly we are in a boom because I got a new mic. So apologies for the microphone issues in the past, but we're good. We're going to be clear and vivid. We got a loaded agenda today. We're going to talk about a bunch of different things, and as such, let's kick it off. So, by the way, Jake added like 50 more slides to a 50 slide deck. So we
No,
are
how
we
many
are going
slides
till
is it?
midnight, baby. I didn't even look.
Well,
So yeah.
it was a last minute addition. We're adding a segment for this week because both of us had PSA submissions come back. So we're adding a fun little surprise for everyone. And Ern as well, actually. There's a card that I graded that I think Ern is gonna just like jump out of his seat for. Um,
So
but
he will
yeah.
not tell me what the card is,
Yeah,
and I
he'll
have
see it live with everyone.
yeah. So Xenix decided to tip $5. Thank you very much.
Oh,
That goes
shout
to
out
you,
to
Jake, for all your
Xenix.
extra hard work.
Nah, appreciate you guys.
So we got a loaded agenda. Let's jump into it today. Collector's Corner, grading wins. So Jake wanted to insert this last minute, which I think is going to be cool. Did you know? Oh my God, this is a lot.
I actually had to I had to shrink down the text of everything, and I had to reduce the file size of this because it wouldn't fit into StreamYard. So
Yeah. I have to say, I very much look forward to this stream with you.
oh, me too. Definitely. There's a video that comes out on my channel on Monday that's a Cards and Coffee, and I'm yapping about our our brohood on this podcast. So yeah, no, I'm super thankful to have it, and it's crazy to think that it was just like an idea that sparked into your mind probably a couple months back, and now we're just doing it. Episode 4, baby.
If I could blush, I would blush. All right. Got a lot of a lot of segments. Let's get into this. So, Collector's Corner first and foremost. I don't know, by the way, I haven't read through the slides, so I don't know what's coming in what order. So
We're
we'll take it
going,
as we
yeah.
go. Oh, Collector's Corner. I as many of you guys know, I've been buying Sword and Shield. I was tempted and I saw an opportunity. I bought Astral at $325 a box. So couldn't say no. A bit of a degen. Probably shouldn't be buying more of these things, but I'm happy to add them to the collection and support
I
my boy Machamp.
I was gonna say, I think the only reason why you bought this box is because of that Machamp. But in all seriousness, that Machamp is underrated. The Palkia and Dialga are underrated. The Beedrill, come on, y'all.
I
Come
didn't pay
on.
him to say this, guys.
Come on now.
I didn't pay him to
No,
say this.
I think I think people are deterred because of the whole like origin form. If this was like regular Palkia and regular Dialga, this box would be doing numbers compared to what it's doing now. That's just my
I mean,
opinion, though.
it's better than Baxcalibur with a giant Excalibur on his back.
You know what? I like that Digimon Pokemon. I really do.
I actually do like that one. I
No,
just think
like,
everything's so
y-
ridiculous these days.
yeah. No, I think Jake and Ricky were talking about it too, and I'm like, it's so accurate that it's like the most Digimon Pokemon they've ever designed. But like, if you look at like, I don't know what the name of is it. Is it Frigibax? I think that's the
Frigibax,
stage one. Yeah,
Arctibax.
Frigibax and
Um,
Arctibax look like Gen 1 Pokemon. Like it looks like a Pokemon that would have existed in Kanto.
it looks like
I don't
a.
know.
Have you ever seen those Instagram accounts? There's a one that does like a lineage. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh
It does
oh
like
yeah. Where like this Pokemon evolved and separated and like
yeah,
breeded with this Poke. Yeah. Those are
like
super cool.
Charizard and Dragonite came from the same, and the
Family
Salamence
tree.
were all yeah.
Yeah.
I
Those
can
are
see that
cool.
one coming. So I'm gonna take a sip of my water. Yeah, I bought some Astral. Yeah, I'm buying too much. Oh, back to me again. So, I collect electrodes. I'm gonna crack this electrode I won off of Fanatics. By the way, if you have reverse stamp electrodes, Nido family cards, any of that stuff. I want them. I'm buying them. So I added this to my collection. Um, I don't know why I bought this hyper rare Snorlax, but it's low pop in Japanese, and I just had the opportunity. On the right, tune in because 3 months from now, when I graded card review this 10 times with Beckett, I will let you know if I black label this Nidoking that I bought.
That
So
would
the
be
only reason
cool.
why I bought it, yeah, the only reason why I bought it is because I'm gonna try to graded card review it, and it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good.
I have to
So
say, I've never seen that Electrode art before. I haven't paid a lot of attention to EX Emerald. I actually just graded a 9 reverse Mudkip in that submission that I just got back. But this
same
Electrode
set.
is actually, yeah, same set. Yeah. I think it's Nishida. But this one is really cool. I've never seen it. And why is Snorlax playing tummy sticks? What's going on there?
Jake, go ahead, man.
Oh my gosh. All right. So right here, these are my most recent. Well, these were pickups that I got from like literally the last podcast, but I brought them with me. Um, they're sequential, which is really cool. They're reverse
Oh,
sequential. They're someone put them in the wrong order, but it is what it is. I really like these. I'm a sucker for Nishida, and I love that Vaporeon art. I just posted these on my Instagram like a week or two ago, and thought might as well bring them on to the pod. Yeah, some more
what's the pop on them?
evolutions. I think they're like in the 120s, 130s, like all three of them.
In a 10 or
They're
a
all
9?
in nines and
A
tens.
9.
I would assume half that.
Like, yeah.
But yeah, super cool. Reverse stamps. You got Jolteon by Arita. You got the Vaporeon by Nishida, and I can't remember who did Flareon. It was
I have an
Kimura.
evolution question for you. Totally
Yeah.
off topic because I had this conversation with my wife. All right. You got to pick one evolution to be your best pal. And you got to pick one evolution that you would never have as a pal. Which one would be, which one would you pick for both?
Man, I'm gonna get put in the most weirdo group.
A pal, not like art, not like,
Yeah.
oh, Umbreon Stonks, Moonbreon. I'm not talking.
No, no.
I mean, like a
Uh,
pal, like a pet.
it's tough. I have two options. Um, damn it, I technically have
You're going to
three.
get
If I
real weird with it, huh?
Vaporeon's my favorite. Vaporeon's my favorite. Before the weirdo stuff happened with Vaporeon, I really don't follow it. But Vaporeon, Espeon, or Jolteon would be my pal, and I wouldn't touch Sylveon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I I think I'm a closet Vaporeon fan.
No,
Yeah.
Vaporeon's always been my number one. And then Jolteon probably second in terms of the first three. Flareon I never had a lot of interest in, but it's funny. Espeon and Umbreon are pretty tied for me. I think. Like I remember growing up, I think I liked Espeon more, and now it's kind of like in the middle. I don't know. Espeon just has a better design in my opinion. That's just me. Like Umbreon's pretty basic aside from like its yellow stripes, but like Espeon just looks. I don't know.
I
It looks.
I remember growing up, maybe it's just for me from my childhood. I thought Espeon was way more popular. And then when
It was. It
Evolving
was.
came,
Yeah.
right? And then Evolving
No.
came, and I was like, Moonbreon, like who likes Umbreon?
Yeah.
I was
I know.
wrong. So anyway, um,
Who would you pick?
oh sorry, I would say I think Vaporeon for my pet. Although like
I
you
know.
can't really cuddle with that
Yeah,
thing,
no.
you
No,
know?
no. He's not getting on my couch.
Uh,
There's
yeah,
no way.
that's kind of odd. And
Yeah.
then I think I would agree with you. I think Sylveon's a little weird. I keep
I
watching
think
these crazy AI accounts on Instagram that everyone follows, and it's like, you know, your
yeah.
favorite pet, and it's they're some of them are creepy, and some of them are like, that
To
was kind of
me,
not great.
Sylveon doesn't represent fairy to me. Like I don't know how I don't understand Sylveon's design from like a fairy standpoint. It looks I don't know. Doesn't doesn't line up for me. And then actually, like I think a sleeper pick is actually Glaceon. Like Glaceon's super cool. Um, little ice pup, Henry likes to call it.
Yeah. Yeah. Although, oh man, okay, we got to move on. Sorry, told you this is random. All right, grading wins. Where are we going with this? Is this
What
mine?
is the first? This is yours.
Oh,
This is
is
your
this
first.
the V?
It's no, no.
Is this the Lily?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, here's the story. So this is my card party submission, by the way. 16 of 27 got a 10.
This is crazy, by the way.
11 got 11 were 9 or 8s, and my Clefairies, I graded 5 Clefairies, got 3 10s, 1 9, and 1 8. This is the 8, by the way. This is, oh, sorry, I just blew it. Well, guess that
This
grade.
That went well.
Oh, wait, this is the 9.
This is the 9. You didn't get an 8.
Oh, yeah, this is the 9. Oh, I did get an 8. They just didn't show it. This is the 9. And I've graded thousands of cards. This card, outside of this spec, is immaculate.
I want to say something. So I recently was in a short on not a short, a reel on Instagram with Nuno and Oz. They're vendors out of New York, and Oz had asked me if I would kind of walk him through what I look for grading. And man, I got caught with my black gloves in a video looking like a crazy person. I look like a straight demon.
I've seen
Like,
this video, and
it's so funny. And you know, I'm not in a lot of that kind of content. So like for me, I was like, oh God, am I gonna get canceled? I'm just like there's gonna be so many keyboard warriors saying like this isn't how you get a 10, blah blah blah. And there was a few of those comments, but like surprisingly, I got a lot of love in the comments from just like a bunch of people. But yeah, like a lot of the people were like, you can't get 10s with white dots, and I'm like, oh boy, are you new? Like, are you new? Oh my gosh.
I mean, this is like the that is not the comment I wanted to highlight. I'm sorry. Sorry, Sal. This is not the thing. This is not the worst thing to go after. This is like, oh yeah, it's like one dot. Might as well try.
Yeah.
I'll probably crack it and just send it again and see, cut my losses and see what happens.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude, you're throwing me off. I don't know what this is.
They're all yours. So
Oh,
these are all yours right now. So
great. So here's the back of this card. I don't know which one this is. Let's go to the front. Oh yeah. So let's tell a story. This is I was at a show. This must have been like 3 months ago now, and a vendor around here, Killa. I couldn't find anything to buy, so I just asked him like, "You got any 9s I can crack?" And he laid out a bunch of 9s. He's like, "Yeah, this one. What do you think about this one?" And I'm again a bit of a degenerate and a gambler. I cracked this twice out of a 9, and it finally got a 10. And so, if you didn't believe, you can believe now. In a 9, it was a $400 card. It's like $300 now. In a 10, it was like $1,400. It's down to like $1,100. So net fees, grading, totally worth it. I don't recommend most people to do it, but I have been blessed by the powers above to get this.
I have to add, this is by far the superior art between the Gengar Mimikyu alt art, the textured one, and the non-textured tag team card in this set. Like, it's a Rita. It has more of a story. It has more personality. Like the other one just looks like you opened a closet and they're just kind of like shining in the light. Like it's not good. I'm sorry. That card does not deserve that price tag whatsoever.
I agree. Oh, more.
You got more. Yeah, you have 2 more, but it's the same story, if you catch my drift.
The back of this is cooked, a little crooked, but let me just call out something. The backs don't matter if the fronts are good. That's like my grading rule. If the front is good, who cares what the back looks like? That's worked for me most of the time, but not for this card. So is the other Victini in this, Jake?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. So take a mental screenshot of this card. Okay. The front looks good. Literally the same looking card on the front. I sourced these in person. You would have used a flashlight and a black glove, but I didn't. And this got a 10, that only got a 9. You know? All right. These are yours, right?
Yes. These are pretty cool. And then when I put them side by side, I was like, hold on a second. I didn't realize I did this. um, let's move on to the next slide. So these are both from Destin Rivals, both of the Ethans, um, both the Typhlosion and the Ho-Oh. And what's really cool is that they're sequential, but also I didn't realize it, but it almost looks like they're battling themselves. Like the poses,
Yeah.
like it almost lines up perfectly, which I thought was really cool. And I didn't catch that until I put it in the slide. Um, Ho-Oh was the second to last Destin Rivals 10 that I need for my special illustration rare set. I'm waiting on Mabistiff, which I have at PSA right now. I have 2 of them.
Nice. I
So,
graded 3 Ethan's Ho-Ohs and got 3 9s. So
oof. Oh,
sad.
wow.
Sad.
Okay. This one, not so great. I was kind of sad, but there's a little bit of a redemption later. This is Shining Legends. Yes, I got the 9, sadly, and it's only because of the top to bottom centering, and it's so subtle. Like the back
Hmm.
is actually really nice. It's a little thinner on top than it is the bottom.
Let me see
Um,
this real quick.
I sold it to PSA. I looked at comps of the 9 and then what it would cost for fees, and it was like $2 or $3 difference, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna just suck it up and take the L.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Ron, thank you for the $2. Good hair day
Shout
for
out to
Uncle
Ronald.
Ern. I don't know if I should be offended. A lot of people call me Unk.
I mean, you're in that we're in that
I'll take
age
it.
group. Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Quick reminder: if you have any questions, we have Q&A at the end, which we'll get to in about 4 hours. So load your questions in. I'm kidding. Ask away. I'll be starring them all night, and we'll answer the relevant ones in each segment as we go. All right. Oh, one more.
Yeah. We got 2 more. This is a redemption on the Rayquaza. This one's a little bit older, and
Dude, look
in
at
my
that
mind,
glare.
I know, their scans have kind of taken taken a decline, but yeah, I'm stoked on this one. Anytime I can grade vintage mid-era 9s, I'm happy with.
Yeah,
And I picked this up at a local shop. So yeah, this is a grail because Kwayu is one of my favorite artists. So they're sticking this stick is sticking in my PC. So
this card looks 100 times better
it
in
looks
Japanese. Just saying.
yeah, I know. But
Not throwing shade. Just saying.
no, yeah,
Japanese. You know.
I know. You're not wrong. But yeah, I was stoked. And then this is another L I think I took. Or was it? Wait, no, this is the card. I got the 10, baby. Oh, isn't that so
Oh my
good?
god, that's not what I was expecting at all.
Yeah, hell yeah. Dude, this is actually the oldest card I've graded in a 10, which
Wait,
is super cool.
how
In
much is this?
English, in English.
Like 800
It's
bucks or something?
it's a little less than that, surprisingly. I would say like 6 or 700 maybe. Depending on I think there's one listed right now for like 6.99 on eBay. It's like Pop 41. I picked this up at another local shop too, by the way.
The top
Um,
looks terrible.
the the top of the card,
Top centering. Top to bottom is not.
I mean, it's actually pretty even. I think it might be.
No, top is thin, man.
I don't
I
know.
mean,
Well, it
sorry.
got the
Great
10. It
10.
got the
Great
10.
10. I'm gonna shut my mouth. Great 10.
It got the 10. No, yeah, I actually didn't expect it. Anytime I send vintage, I'm just like, all right, 9, please. And then yeah, this is super cool. Ken Sugimori, which is nice.
Is it? Oh, nice. Shout out to
Yeah.
Ken.
And funny enough, in our intro slide where we talk about all of the different segments, this is the Machamp behind you in the
Oh
actual
yeah, yeah,
design.
yeah, yeah,
So I thought that
yeah.
was almost meant to
Awesome,
be.
man. Cool, cool. Thanks for the Christmas gift. Appreciate it, Jake. No, that's huge. I thought you were gonna like pull out some like Evolution EX from like
No.
Unseen Forces or something. Like I didn't know what to expect, but that's
Yeah, this is perfect. Yeah.
hilarious. That's awesome.
Yeah, super cool.
Yeah, you better not sell it. All right. Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? Shout out to Ibex, finally able to catch one live. Thank you, sir. Thanks for coming by. Hope all is well in Japan. All right. So, did you know? Ooh, is this
This
mine
is
or
you.
yours?
Yours.
Oh, so everyone's so gung ho about Burger Chew. Oh my God, Burger Chew. Oh, did you get on that Burger Chew train? Relax. Let me just make sure everyone understands the origination of Pikachu eating a sandwich style, hamburger style object. Okay. So, if you didn't know, one of the promos in 2023 in the championship series, so you would play, I'm going to butcher this. I looked at this earlier, I forget. You'd play certain tournaments and you would qualify, and you would get these cards. This card came out in 2023. And as I was just looking for random things to buy and random promos, I actually didn't remember that this card was released, because we were in, I don't 2023 was not a hot time for the hobby. And so this one
Yeah.
definitely flew under the radar for me. You can see here our guy, the one that you call Burger Chew, he's actually eating a sandwich. So I hate to tell you guys, the Pop 100,000 Burger Chew is a farce. This is the original one. And yeah. This by the way, of all the championship series cards in the promos, this one is like $600 or $700 in a PSA 10. The other ones are
Oh,
between 2 and 4. So yeah, that's it. Any
it's a
thoughts,
really
Jake?
cool card. No, I actually hadn't seen this until you showed it to me. So what? How were how was these given out at the championship at Worlds? Were they
No,
just
it's
like
not. It's not like the top winners got it. This is like a promo you would get if you played during the time that the
I see?
championship was around.
Very cool.
If I said something wrong, Ibex will correct me. All right. Oh, my Coco the movie box. Dude, let's just why don't I just give you guys a live show? My Coco the movie box. So I will say the only reason why we put this into the segment is because I found this dirt cheap and I decided to put it into today's segment because I wanted to talk about it. And if you remember in 2021, there's a movie I think you can still watch on Netflix. I actually don't remember the name of it in English. In English, I don't think it's called Coco Pokemon the movie. It's called something else.
It's
Um,
Secrets of the Jungle.
Secrets of the Jungle. Yeah, I remember. I never watched it because I thought it was kind of, yeah. But this box back then, it was selling for about 4 or 5 times MSRP, which is like 150 to $200. I got mine for like 325, 350. And you would get this if you go to the movies. And inside, I'm sure a lot of people have seen this promo. You get the gobbled up, swallowed up Pikachu in a PSA 10. So you see, or sorry, not a PSA 10, raw.
Is it
My head's
called like
going.
Cramorant's Pikachu or something?
No, it's called swallowed up Pikachu
Oh
or
wow.
gobbled up Pikachu. Yeah. Um, in a PSA 10, it's like $600, $700. But the thing is with this card, it sat at like 300 to 400 for years. It didn't increase up until recently. But yeah, I thought it'd be cool to share. I'm gonna be cracking this. Um, if you want to see someone open it, there's a video from Crystal Collects. Shout out to Crystal, from 4 years ago. She opened up the box, and it comes with some Sword and Shield packs. one shiny star V pack, and she pulled the Charizard V Max, the shiny one.
Oh wow. Wow.
So yeah, it's a good video if anyone wants to watch that. Secrets of the Jungle. Yeah, that's what it's called. So have you seen this movie?
I don't think I have. It's a
Yeah,
cool poster though. Gives me
yeah,
like
it's a cool poster.
Lion King kind of, I don't know, Jungle Book vibes.
Oh, go ahead,
Yes.
Jake.
Yeah. This was just a fun fact that I was working on a video on Cosmo Hollows, and I came across these. Now I know a lot of people are familiar with the 151 energies and how there's like the retro Cosmo and then this Neo Cosmo, but I had no idea that there's variances in the other promos from Scarlet and Violet. So you can come across, I don't think all of them, but a lot of them, especially the 151 starters, you will find in two different Cosmo variances. So some have this like more clean, like sharp, like Cosmo pattern, and the other one's like the OG pixelated one on the right. Um, yeah, nothing too deep, but I thought it was really cool.
So I have two questions.
Yeah,
The right one comes out of like the folder collection or something like that.
I believe they can both come from the same one. They can
Oh,
both come from the poster collection.
okay. And then the second question is the Neo Cosmo Retro Cosmo nomenclature. Is that like a made up nerd like
Yeah,
underground thing, or is that like a real thing?
nah, it's like a made up thing. Like
Okay,
people
got
just
it.
go along with it. It's like just everyone kind of agrees that this is what it's called. It's never hasn't been like stated as this is the type of pattern, but
Nothing wrong with being a nerd. Just wanted to understand if this is like a real, because like
yeah, yeah.
if you grade like a cracked ice, right? Like it says
They'll
cracked
call
ice.
it crack. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
they call
know.
it cracked
I've
ice.
seen PSA with the Cosmo of this same card in different both variances, so like they don't recognize it.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a
Awesome.
small one but fun one. And then next up, do you guys remember this by chance? It's like Pokemon rolls. They're like fruit by the foot sort of style um, fruit snacks. My mouth is watering looking at this box. But this was in the 90s and they were giving these out. They were selling these at around when Jungle had released, and there's this really cool promo that you would find like one out of, I can't remember, it was like four different promos, but the others were just like standard cards from Jungle if I remember correctly. um I might be misremembering that, but one of them is a gold border Meowth, if you go to the next slide, which is super
Oh
cool. I
yeah.
Yeah. So OG gold card right here, baby. I have one in my binder in my jungle set, and it's a weird card, but it's super cool. Old promo. Wish it had a stamp. Imagine like a fruit by the foot stamp on this. It would have been super cool. But
So you can
yeah.
grade this, right?
Yeah, you can grade these. There's actually a 10 that I saw recently. I should have snapped a photo so I can look up the cert because I'm curious on what the pop is on this just overall. Um, yeah, cool card. It's like the gold looks like it feels like it would look like a scratcher, like the way you would scratch off
Yeah.
like it's not like a really like glossy gold, it's more matte, but yeah, it's fitting. It's Meowth, right? With all of his gold coins.
Sorry, did you say what the pop was and how much does it sell for?
No, I wanted to look that up and I saw someone that had a 10 and I was like, "Damn, I should look at this up," and I got distracted. But yeah, really cool old promo.
Sick. All right, hobby heat check. Again, I do not know where this is going. I forget already. Let's talk about it. Oh, big release. So Mega Dream is releasing on the 28th. Actually, I'll toss dude. How do you feel about the set, Jake? Even though we know nothing about it outside of the 10 cards that we've seen.
Um I am a fan of the Gengar, the Dutch oven Gengar that I've coined it. Trademarked here, baby. Dutch oven Gengar. No, I like that. I like what that artist is doing. I was having a brief conversation with Team Rocket Joey on Instagram about that card and about the artist, and I'm like, the artist has done some cool stuff. I think of obviously the Charizard that we got in Phantasmal, but they did Aerodactyl in Pocket, and they did Zekrom from Black Bolt, and I'm like, I want to see what else they do because they're on a roll at this point and they're fairly new. They haven't been around all that long. And I want to see more artists compete with artists like Shinji for like appeal and interest and popularity because I'm kind of exhausted with the Shinji hype and I need I need there
Overrated, you would say.
I'm starting to it's starting to feel a little overrated. Um it feels like it doesn't matter what they do and
With him?
it's never criticized negatively. Like it's never seen like, oh, this card's all right. Like it's just like
Okay, hold on.
sometimes
This is how I feel about you guys who like art and cards. Nobody will ever accept. Like when I told you I didn't like the Gengar, and I said it's
oh.
kind of busy. You were like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Oh my god, here we go."
I need reasons. No, I think that I really do like the Gengar personally. I might like it more than Gengar VMAX only because Gengar VMAX feels a little cartoonish.
Yeah,
Um, that's my only
I
issue
I
with
remember
Gengar
Gengar
VMAX.
VMAX was not it when it first came out.
Yeah, I mean that and Espeon are kind of the top dogs in Fusion Strike. There's not much competing with it because I know for damn sure that Mew VMAX ain't competing with those two in that set. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's like one of the laziest alt arts of Sword and Shield.
Um.
But as far as the set goes, I think what I'm hearing is there's like 50 plus secret rares coming. So that's exciting. Um, and I have a theory. I'm going to make a video on it. It's going to be a short video. And I talked to you about it and I talked to a few other people about it. But something that I noticed while working on an evolution line video is that we got Gardevoir, Mega Gardevoir, right, in Scarlet and
Mhm.
Violet, or Mega Base, and then we got Charizard, and they both share something really interesting. They both are mascots of the set. They're both pack arts, but they also share the entire evolution line.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just a coincidence that it's back to back in this new block, but my tinfoil hat theory is that we're going to get a Dragonite special illustration rare that has like a Mega Dragonite with the entire evolution line. And they're kind of going to keep that rolling. So you heard it here first, y'all. Who
That's a
knows? It's
hot.
a it's a
I
it's
mean,
a it's a it's a rabbit
not really
hole
hard.
kind of
Yeah.
but it's possible.
Yeah. It's possible. I mean, I love like every high class set that's ever released.
Mm.
They're always the boxes. Actually, yeah, I ripped more Terrassel than I actually own, which is kind of sad. But keep in mind, they're gonna print the heck out of it, and the population for some of the SARs is like 10, 20,000. So we
Yeah.
got time. Don't FOMO. I'm excited.
I wish
I go ahead.
I was just gonna say I really wish I bought into V Star Universe. That's like the one Japanese set that because I don't do a lot of like sealed Japanese other than I've done just Team Rocket and 151. But V Star is like the only other set that I should have just been like because there was at a point it got really cheap. Like I think I remember talking to you about it, and I'm like,
Yeah,
do I? Do I? I didn't, but that's okay. But yeah, that set is really good. I mean, those gold cards in Japanese are just
yeah,
sensational.
uh, yeah. He messed up. Uh, well, actually, at that time, 151 reprint was happening too,
That's
and
what it
so
was.
I
I had to choose.
chose. I bought more than 100 boxes of 151, more than 100 boxes of Lost Abyss, and then I bought like 50 or 60 of V-Star Universe because I already had some before. But I also like in my head I was trying to like do this big brain formula of like, well, early Sword and Shield sets are like not very abundant. So anyway, I can't read any Japanese cards, passing all of them. Smart. Well, Sal, I got something for you. The Japanese cards have these abilities in English. So
Yeah,
you,
there
my
you go. You
friend,
can read
you get
portions of the card.
you can read portions of the card. Um,
Uh,
this is you, buddy.
okay. Yeah. So one thing I noticed about these new cards that leaked from what is it, Mega Dream, are also from Jerky. So if we go to the next slide,
Wait, I'm sorry. From what?
Jerky, the illustrator. So this
Oh,
card's
okay.
from what is it? Prismatic Evolutions in Japanese. What is it called?
It's a Terrestrial Festival.
What's so
I'm just
funny about
laughing that the
Jerky?
jerk. I didn't
No,
realize that
Jerky
was
is
the
the artist.
actual name.
Yeah, yeah. So the artist finished the entire evolution line. I just realized, but in a different set later on, which I thought was cool. So these are some of the leaks from Dream. Um, was it Droki or Andragocloak?
I don't know the
Jerky is
name of
an
these Pokemon,
interesting
to be honest with you, outside of the top one.
Dragapult,
Just Dragapult. I don't know the other ones.
and then Dreepy and Dragocloak or something like that. I'm probably butchering their name.
Forgettable.
I can't read them. So this is Sal getting a win. he's proving he's proving his point.
Um, I'll go here. I really like the Grimmsnarl.
Yeah.
Just let me tee up the Gengar. I want to see more trainers Pokemon. Could care less about Marnie, but I like the the sequence, the scenario, and it looks with Cynthia's Garchomp, it looks like they're actually fighting.
Yeah. I
Um,
agree. I think I saw those paired next to one another. Another cool thing, I really like you were saying, I really am happy that they're bringing back the trainers Pokemon like they did in Destin and Journey. And one other thing to consider is there's probably going to be a Stevens Metagross if we got Marnie and Grimmsnarl, which I think is really cool because they both came in those decks. So as the starters, what are they?
yeah,
What's
rival
Grimmsnarl's?
battle deck,
Or no, that was more Pecco actually. What am I
Morpeko.
thinking? Yeah, it was more Pecco, but maybe I'm thinking there's a possibility we get Stevens Metagross, which I think would be really cool.
Yeah. So I'll go on the Gengar since we know you love everything from this artist. I think it's fine. That's it. I I, I think I personally think there's a lot going on. The bottom half I think is like wasted space. Like Mega Dream, Sludge, Poison, Gengar's part Poison, even though people don't talk about it. Sure, I get it, but like I also don't think Gengar is that cool. I'd rather have regular Gengar. Cute, little,
I
chubby, menacing. Mega Gengar's kind of like
I got a hot take, a little early hot take.
I think I just gave the hot take.
No,
Everyone's
no,
gonna roast
I
me.
no. I'm gonna say Haunter's better than Gengar.
That okay. I got a counter hot take to your hot take.
Okay.
I think it's because there's a generation of kids who never actually were able to use Gengar because you had to trade for it.
I feel sorry. I mean, I don't what
I
generation
think
is
that's
this?
true. Red and blue. You can't
Okay. I'm I'm being empathetic here, but if you didn't know that you could
no like because
trade.
no one had access to trading.
Oh,
Like
okay.
most people did not trade, right?
I
Like you
mean,
didn't
I
have the
traded
link
as a kid.
cable. I
Link
mean, I did.
cable. So,
Look, I did too. I'm just saying.
some kid on the playground had a link cable. Little
I'm just
Timmy
looking
had
out
a
for the
link
little
cable
guy.
to share with everybody.
The solo kid in a family, one Game Boy, who never was able to trade with someone else.
I understand that.
I'm just saying. But okay, wow. What about the card?
Haunter.
What do you? Where are you at with the card? Are you?
The more I look at it, I'm like, I do like it for all the reasons I mentioned earlier, but it could have been a half art. It totally could have been a half
All
art.
right.
Like you,
Ice PCST. We're talking about the original Game Boy
oh yeah,
game,
we're talking
not
about ice. We're
not
talking about like
your
back in the day,
yeah. Back in the day,
Game Boy
cable to
Color.
cable.
We had the worm light. You had
Yeah,
batteries. You didn't have rechargeable batteries. That's for
we've
damn
aged
sure.
ourselves, and you've aged yourself, good sir or ma'am.
Yeah.
Um,
Not the DS ice. Holy crap, I'm old. Not
DS. I was
Oh
like
no.
14 when that came out. Quilly says, I am right. Thank you. I am right. I never had Gengar or Machamp growing up. Yeah.
That's why Quilly's favorite Pokemon is Absol. That all makes all the sense. Now I know why, Drew. Thanks for sharing that.
No, Kadabra is not better than Alakazam, but that's
No,
because
that's
Argilla
that's
was banned.
crazy. Yeah.
Just kidding. All right. So I'm mid on the card. You are what?
I'm like I'm like a medium large. I'm like in between. It's like not super high on my list, but I appreciate it. It's cool. Like
Cool.
I don't have any real qualms with it.
You see what the dark energy is? The first thing I saw after I saw the Gengar on this card is I seriously thought there's a Pokemon where the dark energy is. It looks like a little gremlin. You guys see that, right? You guys see that, right? Like where the dark energy is?
The ones in the attack.
Yeah. Like a little green gremlin with the ears.
What's that creepy Pokemon with the eyes that just like it's in the Victory Bell Mega Victory Bell like scene that they made for the intro of the Mega. He's like standing there. It's like a little white cat. It like what's
What?
that Pokemon's name? Who's gonna someone in the chat's got to know.
The
But
white
the eyes,
cat?
yeah, it's like a white cat that stands on two legs.
Grimer says fake Pokemon fan. I don't know if he means you or me or both of us, but oh,
Probably both
Esper.
of us.
Got it.
We should have been called fake collectors, fake Pokemon fans, fake investors.
Look,
That was a missed
we
Esper.
we only we only
Oh, shout out Jodo
remember the
Giraffe.
important details. Shout
Yeah,
out Jodo
Esper.
Giraffe. We only remember the important details. Everything else is just all right. Let's go. We will continue. Pokepark
Yes.
Kanto. They announced a new Pokepark in February. Um, there's Pokepark promos. Do with that as you will. Some of them are really expensive. Some of them aren't. I'm excited for this. This is going to give me a reason to go back to Japan and
Yeah.
nerd out.
Yep. This opens in February, which is super cool.
That's pretty soon.
Yeah. It's within another park. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but
Universal.
no, it was called something else. I was looking at it on Bulbapedia, I think, but yeah, it's really soon. Um, and I decided the next few slides are on some of those PokePark promos and some of the art
Ooh,
behind them. So these are like the two poster arts with all of the Pokemon that they did promos for. Um, yeah, I
the
didn't know
ones
about
on the
these.
left are
So
very hard to get. By the way,
yeah, and you might be able to share a little bit more on this because I kind of was learning as I was looking into this. But the one on the left is the Forest Park promos, and the ones on the right are the Blue Park promos.
yeah, and they come
And
in a
then,
file.
yeah, they come in a file, but then there's a few of them that have an additional art for that Pokemon. So there's like two variances of the same Pokemon, but not every Pokemon got that treatment, which I thought was interesting.
I have a stack of the Pokepark ones that are not from these two because they're the cheaper set.
Yeah, these were
Uh,
2005, if I remember correctly.
yeah, the ones on the left are all hollow, and they're getting really hard to find. Um,
We can kind of walk through them. They're in the next slide. So
oh,
this is
there we go.
Forest. Yeah, so all of them except Latias I could find, um, which I thought was interesting. And then through the blue, and then like Pikachu's hollow, Torchic's hollow. Um, are all of the bottom ones hollow? Do you know, Ern? Because like I assume like some
Um,
of all these look like scans though, so they actually don't look like they're like
the
Illustrator
Munchlax
files.
is.
Yeah, the
I
Munchlax
think
is
you have the
hollow.
Latios flipped. The Latios
Oh
flipped. I have them right here somewhere.
no, Pika Torch and Munch are the only hollows. Yeah, okay, so I was right. Like not all of them came hollow. The Mudkip,
No,
I think they're
Munchlax is.
yeah no Munchlax, Pikachu, and Torchic are hollow. The bottom ones.
I got the Pika, the other Pika,
Oh yeah, that one's cool.
and then. Oh wait, no, yeah, you're right. This is non-hollow. This lot, the blue one, Latios,
Yeah, Grimer just said he
and
has that
then
one too.
Mudkip. Jirachi. The bottom Jirachi is not hollow. Wait, yeah, I had that one too.
Oh, that's super
Anyway,
cool.
I got the Lugia. Oh, you don't have the Lugia on there. Oh, next set. Duh.
That's yeah, next set. Yeah,
Yeah.
so like only a handful of them got an extra variant. I think the Lugia and the Suicune on the bottom are, I mean, the top one is from Pop Series. I think yeah, so I think the Suicune on top is Pop Series, the Raikou on top is Pop Series, Entei's Pop Series. Actually, I think the Tauros is too.
Dude, I like that
And
Tauros.
yeah, the Tauros is cool. I think it's hella funny. Go back to the poster on the right. And the like the first slide. If you, I don't know, think you can zoom, but like you have all of these legendary Pokemon, and then you have Tauros just trying to. It's to me, it just looks hella funny. Like he's just he just thinks he's a legendary. It's like a dog hanging out with a bunch of deer, thinking it's a deer or something, dude.
That's
It's
funny.
so funny to me. But
Oh man.
yeah, it looks hilarious. But
Um,
these blue ones are sick. I'm a bigger fan of the legendaries they chose here, like obviously the Johto dogs, Kyogre, Groudon,
I don't want to
Tauros.
make a hot take, but I will say, if they release promos for the next Poke Park, all these cards are gonna blow up
Yeah,
because there's not
yeah,
that many of them, and the market is like mega thirsty for anything to just go up.
yeah,
And yeah, just calling it out. I'm probably not going to be able to pick these up fast enough. Um, unfortunately.
yeah.
Cool.
They're
I like the
yeah,
Ho
really
too.
cool. Yeah, and I've never seen that Rayquaza on the bottom before. That
Oh,
one's
the
the
derpy one.
non-hollow. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I had that one.
Cool cards. Yeah.
Kai said something I wanted to highlight. He said,
Yeah, Nick already said that they've already blown up in Japan. I figured they would. Like people were probably ahead of the game when it came to the announcement of the
"Oh,
park
this
and
one."
just knowing that it
Yeah,
was coming around the corner, people have probably bought these up.
I bought this mud kip unused near mint.
Oh,
It looks like someone put their teeth on it because it got.
unused,
It was in the wrap.
unused.
It was in the wrapper too.
No
They
way.
come dented and messed up. Like
Uh,
I don't know if you can.
oh, that looks
You can see it was probably like mishandled or whatever. I don't think anyone did on purpose. Anyway, I got cooked.
Yeah, Pokeneer said, yeah, I bought some over 2 years ago and almost half had damage in the wrap. That sucks.
Yeah, should have kept them. Should have kept them sealed. Start Deck 100. If you didn't know, in Sword and Shield era, they released a product called Start Deck 100. They're doing it again. And Start Deck 100 is, I think it's a pool of like several hundred cards, but essentially it's a random deck made out of 100 cards. And you would buy this to play. Now, the significance is in Sword and Shield, there were a couple cards that you could chase from buying Start Deck 100 in Japanese. So Marnie's Pride from Brilliant Stars in Japanese came from that deck. And then the Pikachu V full art from Vivid Voltage, and then some other cards as well. And so I remember when this product came out back then, people in America would buy a bunch of them to just chase the cards.
Oh, wow.
And it just created like a bunch of waste because like you have these Degens trying to chase the Japanese versions of the
Those
Japanese
cards
base
as
cards.
chases is crazy to me. Holy hell.
So
That's
they'll
crazy.
probably do something for this too. These cards I think people are assuming are going to be exclusive. It's still way too early. Like we don't know what else is coming for next year in English, but I wouldn't be surprised. I like Mega Charizard. I don't know the name of this. This is Y, right? The one that's not the shiny one.
Yeah,
The
that's
black
the
one.
first Mega Y they've released in this new block.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I heard OG 100X were weighable. I don't actually know if that's true. But
Hmm.
I mean, if you have 100 cards and one of them is going to be a full art, I don't think that's weighable. There's not enough variance in that, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
And can you like, so this new deck, you can get like a different, like there's like 100 different variances, right? So like the decks are like
There's 100,
completely
yeah,
like
but
interesting,
they're not all unique cards. There's like a pool of
like reprints and stuff.
uh no, I mean like the card pool that they pull from is like the same 500 cards or something like that,
Okay. Did these
and they
come
make
out
100
during
different
Scarlet and
decks.
Violet?
No, they did it once during Sword and Shield. This is right before Crown Zenith, I think.
Okay.
Ibex says secret deck had multiple full arts. Regular decks had non-hollow Vs, so likely weighable. I am not going to
Hmm.
be buying these in either way. I think that's also in Japanese when they started to implement non-hollow Vs. And I remember because I would sell a lot of Japanese bulk, and I would get buyers message me on eBay. I used to sell bulk lots of Vs on eBay and V Maxes and stuff, and these buyers would message me saying I sold them fake cards, and I'm like, no, these just don't have texture. Like they're non-hollow Vs. They
Oh
look
wow.
off, but yeah. Oh yeah, here's the Pikachu V and the Marnie's Pride. Um, I don't think they're that expensive. Marnie's Pride actually was going for several hundred before the
The
trainer
Brilliant
crashed.
Stars.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
because this one was a bit more exclusive. Oh yeah, and this as well. Thank you, Ibex. All the gold birds came from the deck. That is true. So the gold
Oh,
birds from
from
Brilliant
Chilling Rain.
Stars.
Oh,
Yeah,
Brilliant
Chilling Rain.
Stars.
Wait,
Oh, Chilling.
not
The Galarian birds.
the gold birds.
Which gold
Brilliant
birds?
Stars. Brilliant Stars, right? We're not real collectors at all.
Wait, which
Yeah, the
gold
Galarian gold
birds?
birds. Yeah, Galarian gold
Those are
birds.
Chilling Rain. Those are Chilling
Yeah,
Rain.
Chili Rain.
Yeah.
In Japanese, they came from the decks as well.
Okay.
Cool. Before we butcher this anymore, as fake collectors we are, Pixel says, I also love that Marnie card. I have a feeling, Pixel, that you love Marnie. Nothing wrong with that. We interrupt this program as we normally do to sell out, of course. We're going to take a quick break, call out one of our favorite sponsors. Jake, why don't you take us away?
Yeah. Um, our sponsor today is the Collectible Council. If you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, or all of them in the Bay Area or from anywhere in the US, Gabe is your guy. Reach out to him on Instagram. He's actually running a really cool Black Friday sale this week. Actually, it might be today, but if you check him out on Instagram, he's doing a really cool sale for collectors only. So no vendors, no flippers, no dirty scalpers.
He
Reach
won't
out to
sell to
him on
us.
Instagram. Yep, he won't sell to us. Um, but yeah, it's really cool. Some big ticket items too. And he's making sure that if you buy a big item, you can only get one, and if you buy a small item, you can only get one, and that ranges anywhere from 250 up or 250 and below. But he'll have sealed, graded cards, all eras. So I would make sure to go check out that story sale and go claim something. He's trusted. He's amazing. Shout out to Gabe.
Yeah, shout out to Gabe. I would trust him with my child. Also, I consigned a Unbroken Bonds box with him. Gabe, I still know that you have it. Just FYI. I hope it sells soon. Highly trusted, highly recommend. Gabe's awesome.
I
If
just to show you how trusted Gabe is. I sold him cards that I didn't bring with me to card party, and it was like nearly 2 grand worth of cards, and he just gave me cash, and I didn't see him for a couple weeks, and then I gave him the slabs. So I mean, he is someone that trusts me, obviously, but someone that I also really trust. So I can't say anything bad about him. He does great business, and I'm sure he'd be excited to do some deals with some collectors. So check him out. And if you want to be a sponsor, and we can kick this damn Mr. Mime out of our slide deck because our slide decks are getting far too large and we need to trim them down, and we can remove this and replace it with your ad here. So reach out to us on Instagram, Ern or I. By the way, Ern, you have to make sure you post a video at least once or twice a week because I have people come to my videos asking me where you were at because they were concerned. So
oh man,
just
I'm
so you
touched.
know.
I'm touched.
Or or I got a better idea. How about you don't post any videos and I just get way more engagement
Yeah, I was
on
gonna
my
say.
vide's. Yeah, I need some reverse psychology. I think I should have
I would.
just
Yeah,
kept my mouth shut.
I'm touched. Yeah, please help us sell out. Because it's gonna help us towards our goal of opening up a Fire and Water versus pack, and we're almost there. You know, I probably should have bought this first because it's gonna
No,
be
no, no,
really
no.
hard for us to source this thing.
No, 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 no. No, we'll find someone that's looking to. I'm sure we'll find someone to sell it once we
Uh,
we hit that 35.
Psychic and lightning, and then fighting and no fighting and psychic and lightning and leaf packs I saw on eBay for like $1,200.
Hmm. Okay.
But those are the ones you don't really want.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're more worth like $800.
Yeah.
All right, cool. More hobby heat check. Sorry, that's a quick little break. I'm really excited for this product that is coming out in simplified Chinese in China. They are essentially releasing a blind box product, a
These
blind
are
box figurine
cool.
product. These are cool. I mean, these are cool. They got Electro, they got Gengar, although Gengar in figure form looks kind of weird. Um,
I like it. I think that's one of my favorites from this slide. That one and
I
the
like the
maybe the
Grimer,
Cubone.
dude.
The Grimer is cool too.
The Grimer looks pretty cool. So you would buy this. It's blind box, so it's gambling, gotcha, whatever you what have you, and you would open it up and you get one of these randomly.
It, and it's basically the figure or the like the art of each of the cards as a figure, which is
Yeah,
really sweet.
the exact art, which is it, why don't we get cool stuff?
I
That
know.
just we don't get we get like these collection boxes and like these jumbo cards of the same. The thing that
And the
kills me is like,
figures that they put in our collection boxes are terrible. Like I think the
yeah,
only one that comes to mind in like the near like recent past is the Arceus figure collection. That I mean that and maybe the VMAX Pikachu from
yeah.
Celebrations. Like I still have one of those. Yeah, I have one right there. But yeah, like our stuff kind of sucks.
The thing that cracks me up is like we'll get a collection box and it's like Venusaur, Blastoise, and then a jumbo of the same card. I'm like,
Yeah, I know. I know.
although I do think the
No,
lenticular
lenticular.
Charizard that came out is pretty cool.
Have you seen those in person?
I have not. I
They
want to
make
source
your
them so I
eyes
can get
hurt.
it.
The
Okay.
lenticular jumbos, they make your eyes hurt. Like they're not like yours. They don't remind me of the lenticular we grew up with, like the Deoxys, the Japanese one, or like just lenticulars in general, the little sticker ones we used to get. This one feels different the way that it's structured because like I literally felt dizzy trying to look at it from like this far of a distance. Like it's weird, but they're cool.
I like the seal actually and the cube. I
The
actually like
seal,
all of them except for the Chansey
yeah. I
or
mean,
Bliss. Wait,
Electrode's really good. I know you
that's a
probably like that
Blissey,
one.
right?
That's no, that's Chansey.
Sorry, yeah.
What is that
Anyway,
green thing? Is it a clover? I
it's the
can't tell.
ears.
No, the green thing that it's holding.
No, I'm seeing the ears threw me off.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. The Machoke is the top
It's
one of the
it's like
chases.
a super secret, I guess.
I, it's actually they actually say it's the chase, right?
Yeah, this is cool. Like I really like this one.
Yeah, yeah. I hope I can get some. That'd be pretty epic. TC Pocket. We're gonna talk about TC Pocket arts. Now, Jake and I both don't play the game. I played the game at launch, and then I realized that I don't have time, and I'd rather collect physical cards. So, as much as I like to spend money on Pokemon, the digital side of things is not as interesting to me, at least not as of today. Um,
I find it so funny because it's like the main. This is the title of our whole episode, but like we don't actually play the game, and it all comes down to the fact that is Pokemon rage baiting us with these arts that they're creating for Pocket? Because like we are getting like I don't know, we're missing out on so many cards. I was doing a deep dive through all of these while I was building this slide deck, and I didn't realize how many sets have come out in just the past year. Um, the first set came out in October last year, and it's crazy to think it's only been a year. This feels like it's been out longer, just based off of how many sets have come out. And now we're in Series B, which is like a new block, I guess, with Mega Rising and Promo Bs. There's an insane amount of cards, and I originally thought, oh, we can put a bunch of this like alt arts in our slide deck, but there are so many. Like it's it's quite abundant. Um, yeah, we're missing out on a lot of arts from this whole this whole game, really. Oh, did I lose you? Did I lose Ern? Chat, do you guys hear me? I guess we lost Ern. Can you guys hear me? I think I just took over. Well, I can't share the slide deck unless I pivot to my computer, and I can't leave the live. Let's see if I can do this. Actually, I might be able to. Give me a second, guys. Ern Jr. pulled the cord. I'm telling you. Let me find. There it is. Okay. Oh, he's back.
Wait, is this stream still live? Did the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah, we're live.
Okay, so the power went out in my entire block. I'm not kidding. Can you guys believe this?
Yeah. No.
Wait, how's the stream still live? I'm so confused. Oh, I guess StreamYard's doing it.
We're still live. I'm gonna enter as Jodo Jake Jr. to share the slide deck. Oh my gosh.
I can't make this up. I'm so confused. I was
This
like,
this is the best podcast of all time. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna share.
this is why we
Give us
need
a
more
second.
sponsors so I can get out of this hellhole. Yeah, my whole block, the power's out.
There's no way. There's
Well,
no
let me
way.
figure out a light solution before I trip and hurt myself. Anyway, let's keep going.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up the slide deck right now. Give me 1 second.
Dude,
Um,
hopefully I don't get jumped. I have no light in this
Okay.
house. How am I supposed to do this? Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying the stream.
I think. Okay. All right. Let me know. Can you guys see now? Are you guys able to see? I need to pull this up. This is going to be a little confusing. This is the best. I can't believe it. Okay. All right. Can you guys see the slide deck yet? Let me present. Okay, cool. Ern, can you hear me? You're muted.
Yeah, I
There
can
you
hear
go.
you.
Cool. All right.
By
We're
the way,
moving
Jake,
along.
this is why I'm never gonna make it. I'm never gonna make it. I'm just telling you.
Ern's in the Blair Witch Project. Okay,
So-
all right. I was talking to you and you looked like you were like really like locked in, and then wait, he's not moving.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I would go sit
Ern,
in my car, by the way, but I'm afraid if I go downstairs, I'm gonna lose signal.
don't do it. Don't
And
do it.
I'm gonna sit here and we're gonna just enjoy the rest of the stream and pretend that nothing happened. Is that okay?
This is so good. Yeah, we still have 89 watchers. We're locked in, guys. Oh, there's never a dull moment on Real Collectors Fake Investors. Okay, so Ern, can you see the slides?
I think you need to navigate.
Yeah. Is it not? It should be sharing. Okay. Why is your light off? Ern cosplaying. No light rant's gonna be good. Can you guys see the Mega Rising slides? Give me a yes or no. It doesn't look like it, to be honest.
I mean, if I can't see it, I don't think they can see it.
Yeah. Oh. Um.
It should be on the bottom nav. The three,
Yeah.
the different camera angles.
Can Are you able to let me in? I think you have to let me in.
Um, like as the host.
Yeah.
Apologies, all technical difficulties.
Wow. This is incredible.
I don't,
Can
I
I?
don't have. Hold on, let me try to tether my phone and then switch
Yeah.
devices. I promise you guys, this is not planned, and this is not going to continue to happen.
You're backstage. Only the host can see you. The host may add you to the stage at any time.
Oh, I see it. Hold on.
Yeah, see if you can let me in.
You, you, are you Jake? Add to stage?
Yep, that's it. Cool.
Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah, and then you guys can see the slides now, right?
Yeah, we can see
Yeah.
the Pika.
Yo, are we after dark? Oh gosh. Okay.
I
Oh,
got
I'm only
a notice from PG&E saying that the power's out in my neighborhood. So, but only after, obviously, the power goes out.
okay. We're good, y'all. We're back. We got Mega Rising. So, oh gosh, that was great. I'm so glad that made it through. I can't wait to watch that back. Okay, guys. Mega Rising. These are all of the illustration rares that have come out in Mega Rising. I mean, it's kind of crazy that we got this Magikarp with the Gyarados. It's kind of just like, I don't know. It looks dark. It's creepy. Oh, I lost Ern again, guys. Oh,
No, no,
there
I
he
was
is.
just
No.
I was just maximizing the screen.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Not a lot of popular Pokemon here, I would have to say, but obviously we got another Magikarp. We got the Honchkrow is really cool. It reminds me of the Moltres from Chilling Reign. Corviknight. And then here's like the I guess the VMAX rainbow cards, like the EXs. Some of these were the like first time I ever seen some of these, like the Jolteon I had never seen before. The Mega Absol is super cool. Hitmonchan fighting a or punching a leaf, I guess.
I like that one a
Um,
lot.
yeah, I saw a Rapidash EX where someone had like illustrated over it to make the Rapidash in front look like it was the shiny variant. So it had the blue flame. It was like the same art. It looked really cool. But I
The
mean,
Ampharos.
yeah, the Ampharos is sick. The Tauros is getting a lot of love in our stream tonight.
I might need to be a Tauros lover. Sleeper.
For real. Yeah, I mean, we got what was it in Scarlet and Violet we got the new regional variants, right? Where it's like dark
Yeah,
water,
yeah.
dark fire, but we never got like a an evolution or a mega. Be curious to see that. And then here's the immersive cards. So we got the Blaziken, the Mega Gyarados, and the Mega Altaria. The
So good.
Gyarados is really good.
Did I tell you I have a deep fear of open water?
Oh, I did not know that, but that's valid. Very valid.
But at the same time, I'm like incredibly intrigued by like deep sea monsters and like the ocean. I also can't swim, like actually swim. So,
Wait, really?
um, I mean, I could
You
like
can.
float,
Okay.
but I can't go
Yeah,
do
yeah, yeah.
laps.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
here we go.
Oh,
Tires
we're
back on.
back.
Let's see how long this lasts. Let's continue.
Let's do it. Yeah,
I'll
really
rejoin
cool.
if I can, if the opportunity presents itself. So
Yeah,
don't,
yeah.
yeah.
No worries. And then these are some of the sales that we had up for the hobby heat check, Earn.
Yeah.
Mewtwo has dipped Umbreon in a PSA 1 for 1500. Is that what I'm seeing here? What are your thoughts on PSA 1s?
I think they would be better if there wasn't a method for people to actually make them. Once I
Yeah.
found out that there's a way for people to actually like reliably make PSA ones,
Yep.
the coolness factor,
It
yeah,
loses it
I
entirely.
it loses it. I I remember I bought a Crystal Lugia in a PSA one, or I traded for it. This is like three years ago, I think at this point. And when I got it, the pop was low. I was like,
Hmm.
oh, this is great. Like I got a PSA one, I'm gonna get a PSA one collector. And then slowly more of them started to come circulate into circulation. I was like, what the heck? Like, how is that even possible? And then this is actually before I met Josh, the old card shop, because
Mm,
he actually used to submit and get a lot of PSA ones. And so that's how I found out and realized that like, oh, getting a PSA one is it's like fool's gold.
yeah. It's artificial. I don't know how I started following um this. He goes by Pokey at the Ranch on Instagram, but he was showing someone on eBay that had all these different PSA ones, and they were all folded the exact same way. And I was like, "Oh, this guy is legitimately just making PSA ones by like
Gross.
you basically like fold it in a Y shape so that like I guess the way they're graded it just gets auto determined as a PSA 1. Um yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
I don't like
about
that.
like intentionally damaging cards, but like and I've seen people like buy like PSA 3s and then just like crack them and fold them up more just so that they can get the one, and I'm like this is kind of goofy. Like this it doesn't do it for me. PSA 1s in general don't do it for me. Like it's like literally the exact reason why grading exists in my opinion because it is about conditional rarity, and it's like flipped it on
I
its head
seriously
by
was trying to. I was gonna get
yeah.
you that blast.
Oh no, the damn Pop Series one, you troll. You literally
PSA
troll.
one.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna blow 150 bucks on something that you're not actually gonna appreciate.
It would not
I
cost
just
you
think it's
150
funny.
bucks. I'm telling you right now, that card in a PSA 1 would probably be like 800 bucks in this market.
Wait, I thought we saw it last time. Wasn't there a PSA
PSA
one for like
1?
150?
I
Am I
mean, maybe
crazy?
there was. You're probably not wrong. It's such a rare card to come across that I would just imagine it'd be stupid priced. And then Rayquaza at 7,500 for a PSA 3. First of all, that's what the PSA 9 was going for like less than 2 years ago. Isn't that dark? Like Orion got his for 7.3 if I remember correctly in a
All right,
PSA 9. You're
right back.
back.
Hold on. Let me make sure I don't mess all this up like I did last time with Ern Jr. Remove.
Perfect. Yep. Sweet.
And on Ern Jr., do I just leave?
Uh
Because last time,
yeah, I wouldn't. Ern Jr. is diabolical. He probably literally like just cut the lights out of your house.
I'm gonna just close my phone. There we go.
We're still here. We're alive.
Still here. Sorry, guys.
Wow.
Just want to make sure I don't.
You know what would have been hilarious if that happened when we went into the "We Interrupt This Program" segment? Like, I legitimately would have just like, oh, I wouldn't have been able to breathe. That was gold.
All right, I'm back.
This is great. Next we got some Gengars. We got this pin collection from Champions Path, 1,500 and a PSA 10. Do you know the pop on this, Ern? It's
One
got to be
second. I gotta
low,
get
I
the audio
assume.
rolling. There
Oh,
we go.
you're
Yep.
good.
You can't hear yourself, right?
No, no,
Great.
I'm good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Um, I think you can push this actually to the. I think we want to change the layout real quick.
Oh, the layout. That you can.
Yeah, let
I
me
think you're
get this
gonna have to
slides back
control.
up. Actually, let me.
The slides aren't up for you.
No, when I'm going to go to this slide real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You're up. All right. Sweet.
Apologies, technical difficulties. I did pay my energy bill, and they decided that I did not. There's a lot of rain in San Francisco. I don't know if you knew that, Jake.
Yeah, I
Um,
know. There's been a lot of rain here today too.
yeah,
It's
so
literally been raining all day.
it pools in like different streets in San Francisco, and people don't know how to drive. Um, I pulled the Team Rockets Mewtwo because it was $2,000 at Card Party. That was 6 weeks ago. So we
Yeah.
are retracing, which makes sense. One of the things I wanted to call with the Mewtwo, by the way, I think we are entering an era where gem rate percentage actually is not indicative of um, um, quality of card, because it's getting a lot more difficult to find these cards. Sorry, it doesn't correlate with quality of card. And I'm anecdotally, I think it's because more people are grading, and so it's a lot harder to source, at least from my perspective, the cards that you would think come in better condition, because you would assume that from gem rate.
Well, wouldn't you think the opposite? Just because so much more is being sent, that the data is more accurate and like representative of like what the quality is of that particular card in terms of gem rate.
Yeah.
It's it's tough because like I mean,
Well, you would assume in a normal scenario that most people are not grading,
yeah,
right? So that's like the
yeah.
factor you wouldn't actually consider.
Yeah,
But
like I think a
yeah,
good example of what you're saying is the Mew from Celebrations that got pumped because it was low pop. But the only reason why it was low pop is because there wasn't demand for it, but
yeah,
there was plenty of supply, raw supply to be sent off. So like what people think I want to make a video on this too, like rarity, scarcity, popularity, and how they all kind of like bounce off of one another, but no one really pays attention to all of them. Um, or considers or plays like it's a struggle, but yeah, cards like that to me, I just
yeah.
it's all it's all a facade.
Do PSA ones go for a lot of money or something? There are people who will pay more for a PSA one of a card than
Like a
two, three,
five.
four, five, and sometimes six. Yeah,
Yeah,
up to six, I would say. It's
yeah.
it really depends on the card, but like this Ray, I mean, I sold my Rayquazas 6.5 and 7.5 back in the day, back at the beginning of this year for 3 and 4 thousand.
Yeah, like I was telling you, Orion got his BGS 9 for like 7.2 and then his PSA 9 for like 7.3 or 7.4. And that was like a year and a half, 2 years ago, max. Max.
Ugh.
And that's a 9 and this is a 3 for nearly this or a little over that price.
Some other auctions and stuff that I pulled I thought were interesting. The Champions Path Gengar Hollow. I cannot believe in a PSA 10 sold for $1,500. This I remember this box collection. I mean, they outside of the ETB, everything in Champions Path no one wanted. Like it was just all looked at like as a way to get packs.
Yeah.
So not surprising that this hollow is like sold for a lot, but at the same time kind of surprising.
I was talking with Quilly and Pokeneer, but it would be so interesting to have like a chart that looks at any particular Gengar card over the 12-month period of every year and then seeing how the price is around every September, October, because like it seems like every time we get around the holidays, Gengar is on everyone's mind, but also Pokemon does a really good job of highlighting Gengar every. I mean, it's a Halloween Pokemon at the end of the day, so they're gonna throw it in every sort of like Halloween promotional marketing tool, but like that they can use. But it's just interesting to me that like Gengar gets pumped every every September, October, like almost like you can count on it.
I mean, he's the perfect
Yeah,
Halloween,
I get it,
you know?
but it's like don't buy Gengar around this time is what I'm trying to say. like like now is not the time to be buying Gengar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it wasn't really decided or
No,
agreed
it just
upon that
kind of
he was a favorite Pokemon until like a couple years ago,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, definitely. That's very true.
Like again, like Fusion Strike in the Gengar VMAX, I was there. It was not the like part of Fusion Strike not being great was like people didn't think it was a great card.
I mean, I remember when that 10 was like 250, 300.
Yeah, like it's also like a ridiculous card just generally speaking. But yeah, don't buy Gengars outside of September, October, November.
Yeah.
This PSA 4 Holland Phantoms Mewtwo. I have
That's
a unfortunate story from one of our friends, two of our friends. So Rob, Red or Blue, who was trying to
shout
sell
out to
his
Rob.
Mewtwo Gold Star for months in
Oh
a
yeah.
PSA 10 for between 4 and 5K. And he eventually got it to Coleman, one of our friends. And then like within this is right before this recent pop off, this recent boom. And now that card literally like 3 to 4x.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not laughing.
No,
I'm
yeah.
laughing because it's very unfortunate, and just how
Just how it
the
goes. We've all
market
been
goes.
there. We've all been there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, you sold your Rayquazas. You could have held on to those. And I
I
mean,
yeah, I lost what 12, 12 to 13,000 value. If I would have just held it for a lot, held them both for 3, 4 months more.
collectors get paid, everyone.
Yeah, flippers get wrecked. To be fair, I bought them with the soul. I traded up a bunch of hollows to some whatnot guys, some friends, because I this is when I was vending at the beginning of the year, and I had so much inventory of stuff that I couldn't sell, like I wasn't selling through, and the show was over, so I had like mid-era, vintage, Japanese hollows, and I traded hundreds of them at low dollar amounts because they were like damaged to heavily played, moderately played. So I was able to trade up into some of those cards. So I did it mainly for the money, and for the business. Um, for Alligator Cracked Ice PSA 10, this is a low pop card, but $1,500.
it's that seems really cheap. Seems really cheap. Didn't you say it was like pop one?
Gonna have to look.
I'm pretty sure.
It's like pop. It's not pop. I think it's like pop 10 or something like that.
I'm gonna look it up.
There aren't a lot of promos from that era that you can find even raw. So I'm not surprised actually that it went for that much. All right, let's while you looked it up, let's continue. Phantasmal releases out. It's actually not that high anymore, right?
Mm-mm. I think it's like I'm seeing shops selling it for like I don't know 260. It's
How do you feel about the pull rates, by the way?
but I mean it's all. I feel like it's anecdotal because just I mean I'm a small guy, but I've already seen like three of the SIRs. I saw someone pull both the gold card and the SIR out of one box last night, which was wild. And that
Out of the
same
same box?
yeah, out of the same box. And that same guy opened up an ETB the night before and pulled the Zard. So he has two Zards of the special illustration rares and then one gold.
Okay,
Um,
that's a question. Do you think that is luck, or do you think that is actually because the pull rates are better?
I was thinking about this.
Sorry, let me interject. Can you remember a time when someone in the hobby that you
Yeah,
know got
exactly.
that lucky on a recent release,
Yeah,
getting
I
back to
know.
Sword and Shield that was not Crown Zenith?
Yeah, no, to me, I was literally thinking about this earlier today, and I was like, okay, yeah, me seeing someone pull it doesn't mean that it's easy to pull. But then I was like, but he pulled the same card the night before. I'm like, that's either insane luck or the pull rates aren't nearly as bad as we think. And like if we think about it, in the first few block sets of Scarlet and Violet, every set had easy pull rates. Obsidian Flames, Paldea Evolved, Scarlet and Violet base, they all had
For
easy
chase
pull rate.
cards.
Yeah, for chase cards. Like special illustration rares weren't hard to pull in those sets, even in Paradox or 151. Like none of those sets were. It didn't really change up until around like Temporal and Twilight. Twilight is more like people I feel like notice more because of the Greninja, but the like Iron Crown, like those cards weren't all that easy to pull in comparison. Um, so it could be that it's an easy card to pull. Um,
I mean, the set list is smaller, and so the pull rate can be the same,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it could be really close.
Yeah,
Which I'm honestly I'm all on board for. Like the more people that can touch that Zard, the better. Because I mean I expect that thing to come down quite a bit. I know it's probably the best. It's one of the best Charizards of all time. But I think the sentiment behind the set is going to it's not people are going to lose interest in this set I think really quickly because
I agree.
you put all five of the other special illustration rares next to that Charizard. It's sad. You got Rotom, you got Dawn the trainer, you have Sharpedo and Lopunny. They're doing nothing. Charizard is carrying this set on its back all through this holiday season.
Pull
um
rates just depend on how many employees take from the factory.
yeah.
Looks like the employees
Shout
are on
out.
strike, and no one's taking them as of late.
Employees are on fusion strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just a great reminder that 2 months ago, a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, people are losing their damn minds. You wanted things to catch up. Everyone wanted to
Yeah.
get their fix. Who knows what's going to happen? Um,
Oh, one thing I want to add. The for alligator, pop 10, by the way.
Pop 10.
Pop 10, $1,500 card. It's really cheap.
Meanwhile, in Japanese land, Inferno X continues to sell for a lot, and continues to rise in the US, which is interesting. I think the hype was there for Phantasmal, which probably drove a lot of the hype for Inferno. It's going to be interesting to see what happens to this box price moving forward. Maybe nothing. Maybe we're
I had
priced in.
I pulled this price like Monday, so I'm pretty sure it's changed since. I had to update a later slide that we have to go over and I actually left the old one just to show you how crazy the change was from the
Same
original
price, by
time.
the way.
What's that?
Same price for
Oh, is
Inferno.
it? Okay, okay.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, what do you think of that price point for that set? Because I think it's going to be like $80 in the nearest future.
This box should be no more than 80 to $100. I mean, sorry, I say should as if like
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
bizarre to me that it is this expensive, but it makes sense going to Phantasmal. I would keep an eye on the next 2 to 4 weeks what happens to this box price, because I believe a lot of people bought this because they were hyped for Phantasmal, but because Phantasmal is going to be out, and then anyway,
There's
uh,
more in Phantasmal too. Like this is like a
yeah,
unique case where like you have Meowth and is it the Wooper? Those illustration rares,
yep.
they are not in this set because they were promos in Japanese. So like you get more out of the English set, which doesn't I don't feel like is always the case with like well, I guess most of the time English sets are like two sets combined, but I don't know. This is like one of those rare occasions where I feel like the Japanese set really lacks.
um, I can't disagree. Mega Dream pre-order is the same as Inferno X, which is dumb IMO. I will agree with that. It makes no sense.
If people
Um,
pay for it, it's justified. Like it's just like until people stop spending this crazy amount on like Japanese boxes, it's not changing. It's just not. It,
yeah, yeah.
people are gonna continue to complain, but they still end up buying it.
Curtis asks thoughts on the UPC promos. Great. Also, probably want to stay away for a while because they're printing a lot of the UPCs.
Yes, my Cards and Coffee episode on Monday is about UPCs, and I just found out something after I recorded it. And I don't know if I told you yet, Ern, but you know that new Team Rockets Moltres UPC?
Yeah,
It's a GameStop exclusive. And did you know that
I didn't know that.
yeah, they raw dog the promos. There's no cellophane on the promos. And they come in one of those like cardboard sleeves, like 151's UPC, where you would pull them out. There's no cellophane. They're raw cards inside that. So they're wrecked. Like, good luck with that stamped Moltres. Isn't that crazy? There's no cellophane on that. I watched a
Well,
box
they had to get the
opening.
production, man. Had no time to cellophane stuff, which makes sense.
Too expensive.
Oh, Burger Chew, our Burger Chew.
I love this slide, by the way.
Yeah, this is great.
This one was fun.
The main reason why we're never going to get to a weekly podcast is because you spend way too much time, which is beautiful, by the way. But you are working yourself to death.
Okay. So before we say
This
anything,
is
Aaron,
wrong.
yes. So when I made this on Monday, this was the pop report for the Burger Chew Monday this week. These were the data points for the population and gem rate. And let's go to the next slide, which is the exact same
Oh
slide.
my god.
So between Monday and today, this morning, we had gone up 8,000 PSA 10s, a little over 8,000 PSA 10s
Wait,
graded.
is the 102 the gem rate? So that's
No,
10 and the
102 is, sorry, 10, oh, I messed up. That's a
Yeah,
typo in this. But 102 660 is the PSA 10s.
got it.
And then
Got it.
114 is the total graded. So there's 114,000 total graded, but 102,660 PSA 10s. It's the fastest graded PSA 10, the most graded PSA 10 in English.
Meanwhile,
100K
we
baby.
still have these stupid promo packs. I'm just gonna give them away at this point.
I was talking to James about this Z&G. I was texting him and I sent him the stats because I know he posted about it recently, and I'm like, it's so funny that if you scroll through James's auction and you literally see Pikachu as like a divider between every other card in his auction. Like, it's literally like every other card in his auction block. It is one hell of a card to get graded, in my opinion. And to me, it's just a perfect example of why you shouldn't buy into hype so soon in this hobby. Like,
I
be,
so actually
as someone as a collector that wants to collect a card, you
oh
should
yeah.
not be. But from a business standpoint, you chase this card to its bottom. Like,
I
you
was gonna say
literally,
snooze you
yeah,
lose, you move faster.
yeah, no, absolutely,
There was a lot of money made on this card.
yes,
Um yeah.
a lot of money.
This is also an invisible hand for the common person. Don't get wrecked.
Gem rate 89%. That's, I mean, what do you expect from like a non-hollow card? Like, you're missing one of the like key components that makes a card hard to grade. Um, but damn,
Yeah.
you gotta give respect to Japanese quality. Like,
Yeah. Well,
it's
you know
crazy.
what? I'm gonna open up this one pack right now. Okay.
Yes,
And we're
let's
gonna
do it.
see. We're gonna confirm. Is this a 89% gem rate card? Okay. Okay. This one's actually pretty good.
Mm.
To the back. All right. I did not prove the point. This is gonna 10. Okay. Let's keep going.
I love it.
Also willing to sell that promo for 90% of market. Hit me up. And I have 95 more of them. Cool. Hot takes. I have a hot take. This is actually not a hot take. This is a based take. This is with real confidence. Sort of. I think Phantasmal is going to go down to 200 by Christmas.
I think it's very possible, especially knowing that I didn't realize it, but it is a waived release. And if it continues to drop into the next wave, I think it's possible. With knowing how many UPCs we're getting in the next week or two, we're getting both the Charizard UPC. Um, everyone's everyone's getting charged for their Pokemon Center stuff that they pre-ordered. We have the Team Rocket's Moltres UPC dropping, and I'm sure Costco is going to have a crazy some sort of drop. Sam's Club, all of them, Walmart, GameStop. There's going to be a ton of product, I think, into the holidays that brings this price down to 200, which to me makes me go, okay, if this box is going to drop to 200 and everyone's paying attention to this, what in Scarlet and Violet should I be looking at? Or even Sword and Shield should I be looking at? Because I feel like there has been a lot of buzz around this set that's like just been a lot of noise and not a lot of people talking about a lot of the past sets from my perspective, from the content that I've watched.
I think a lot of the smart money type people are already doing that. So,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, it's why I'm not saying I'm smart, but it's part of the reason why I bought Astral at 325. I'm like, why would I buy anything in Scarlet and Violet
Yeah.
around that price when I can buy Astral or Brilliant, right? So, yeah, I would actually say I like where your head's at. And if people are on the fence, now's the time to be doing that stuff. Because once this goes down, the opportunities for those sets is probably going to dry up. But, no one really knows. I'm just
But
assuming.
what is this box at 200 mean to you in terms of like the long, like to me 200 doesn't seem like a bad price point for
No.
this set.
I'm not going to buy any more Scarlet and Violet until Sword and Shield is so priced in that I can't outside of Destined. Let me just take a step back. I will not buy any more Scarlet and Violet that is not Destined Rivals because I need to feel like Sword and Shield is so priced in and too expensive for me to go back and focus Scarlet and Violet. Because like Sword and Shield is gone. It's gone, right? And so like if you're gonna spend $300, $400, $500, $600, why would you buy, Scarlet and Violet stuff that's most recent that's super volatile? I just don't, Sword and Shield has to be super out of reach for me to want to do that. So,
Is 600 like your ceiling for Sword and Shield though? Like, are you out going after Lost Origin? Like to me, I feel
no,
like
I have
I
cases
would,
already.
yeah, or like Fusion Strikes, oh, like tipping almost over 1,000, right?
Yeah. I
It's like
think
900.
it's really going to come down to Astral, Brilliant, and Chilling.
Yeah, I felt like Chilling has always kind of been in the shadow for. I mean that Battle Styles. I mean Battle Styles always gets kind of memed on, but I think Chilling Reign has quite a few alt arts in that set, and if you're comparing it to something like Battle Styles, it's like I think double. Um, but people
What do you
don't.
think about Inferno X?
Price will be during that time. What do you think?
I,
Yeah. I mean, if this box hits 200, I mean Inferno X. What if I'm just and I don't follow Japanese like that, but I would guess like 65, $70. It just
yeah, I'm not.
depends on the Zard too. Like I said, the Zard's carrying this set, and then I think that single alone is what's going to dictate. But like at the same time, we can see that there's going to be a lot of demand for this Charizard
Yeah,
regardless. So like to me, it's like it's a no-brainer set long term, but like your price entry definitely matters.
yeah, I agree. Are we getting those Scarlet and Violet reprints? Of booster boxes? You know that. Sorry, we are referring to booster boxes.
Yeah, I
Not collection
assume
boxes. Not.
he's talking
Yeah.
about all of those, like, because I heard some crazy rumor of like all these different sets getting booster box reprints, and I'm just like, where is this coming from? At the same time, it's like I I don't hold my breath for reprints. It's like you snooze, you lose, or you buy where you're confident and you just keep it pushing, because like there is there is a point where you actually, how do I say this? You kind of hurt yourself by just waiting. And like you can wait and wait and wait for something, but then most of the time uh, these boxes just kind of creep up and they never go like, people say we're in a crash, right? But at the same time, we still have Destin Rivals at nearly 300 and something dollars. And then unless like, and we have this set at like 260, 300, that's not a crash. That's not a crash. That's barely, we're barely in a correction at this point. Like we're what I call like the pressure points, where like we're getting just like a little bit of pressure on the market and the hobby, and pressure is being added and slowly building, and people are either cracking or like, just like they just sell off what they have, or they kind of like build up enough and feel like they're insulated enough to like get through that pressure, and by the time that pressure releases, there's a lot of people that exit the hobby that are selling off their collections, and that's opportunity.
Yeah.
And I can't stand the buzzword of crashing right now, because it's like, if you think this is a crash, wait till we actually see, if we see something like that, because
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
that would be like detrimental. When you can still sell modern ultra for over $300, we are not in a crash. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I went on a little bit of a tangent there, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, I'm just assuming they're not going to reprint booster boxes moving forward. So, you know, I'll buy
It's
some, put it away, move on to the
yeah.
next.
Yeah, like each set I've been just getting a case before the release, and I like pick up some of the other SKUs here and there that I like, and then I'm already kind of done with the set by the time the set comes out, because
Yeah.
I don't rip. And it's like, oh yeah, my hot take. This is the best Charizard alt art. This is the best Charizard art we've received in the hobby,
It's not a hot take.
like easily. And
Yeah.
I don't mean this as like a significance to the hobby, because obviously first ed Charizard is going to carry more weight in terms of like the impact, but I think the art alone is like, I will say it's at the level of Umbreon VMAX in terms of like
The Godzilla one?
the Umbreon VMAX, yeah,
Oh, sorry.
the alt art, yeah, because I think that this card, I'm a big fan when artists include the entire evolution line. Like I've talked about like Ghastly from
Temporal.
Temporal. I've talked about Gardevoir from the Radiant collection, or Gardevoir from base set Mega Evolutions. Like I think cards like that will stand out over time, and you have one of the mascots of Pokemon with its entire evolution line. I think this card will do.
So good.
It's gonna have a good life. That's for sure.
I have a hot
Also,
take
we'll go
on
for
your
it.
hot take. I think Shining Charizard is an ugly card.
Damn.
It's one. It's
Damn.
he's flying away. So kudos
Everyone
Charizard.
hates Charizard flying away. Have you realized
It,
that? Like Charizard
I mean,
V from Brilliant
he's giving
Stars,
you attitude. He
Lugia,
can't even.
like
Yeah, like the
I don't get it.
shininess does not come off. It just looks like the cell, like it looks like some shadow cell shading that they messed up on, and he's just like flying away. Like that's it.
it's definitely not one of my favorite arts, but I think I just have an appreciation for Shinings. That's probably the only reason why it hurts a little to hear you say it. But like, I don't disagree with you. I think the EX Dragon Charizard, which was also illustrated by Arita, is one of my favorites. That close up of him like breathing fire, it gives me like Game of Thrones vibes. Um,
I like that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I realize that was Arita, but if you tilt it, it's basically the same stance as the base set one. Like it's in the same pose, but this one it looks like he's kind of facing down, like flying down, breathing fire towards the ground. But if you tilt it, it's like basically the same pose as
Hmm.
base set Charizard. I don't know. I'm thinking too
All
deep
right.
into it, but yeah, this art is phenomenal. Like I can't say it enough. I'm
Well,
excited for this artist.
you're
Also,
about
people
to
need to.
have 10 copies of this.
I I sure hope so. Um, People were crying about the fact that Charmander's face is has text over it in English and that the Japanese is better because it doesn't. All right, hear me out. Yes, from a graphic design standpoint, it does bug me, but there was probably really no way around it, if I'm being honest, just based off of how the translations are. I mean, they could have lifted it, but I think that they can't because of that's just where they have to place like the text for the attack. Um, but I will say this English card will not be affected by the fact that Charmander. No, I hear you. This Charmander's face being covered will not affect the price of this card whatsoever at any point in time. So sorry,
That
but
is
not sorry.
a. I
Have
don't
you
know
not
who
heard
paid
that?
you. I don't
Wait,
know who
Ern.
paid you to support what.
Oh my gosh. Have you not heard that? People complaining about the fact that Charmander's face is covered?
No, I did, but I just
Okay.
never thought that someone would have such a great counter a counter argument like you did. Like who did the guy who write the text pay you to?
No, I just know that like from like a design perspective, like they're locked to a certain portion of the card to put
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
energy symbols, the attack title, the attack value, and the description of the attack. So like there is no way around it. Like you you either take it or leave it. And I'm taking it. I'm literally I am trying to buy any copy I can find
Well,
that's well centered.
Jake, the good news is, well, fortunately, Charmander will never see this card, so he will never have. All right. Q&A. If you've been asking questions, I obviously have not been able to start them because my power went out. We're gonna spend the next however long. Well, it's still only 8:50. We're pretty early. Q&As, questions, anything you got. We are an open book. Collecting, investing, vending, flipping, art. I know nothing about art, but we got the experts here.
Are you going to any card shows, Ern? Anytime soon?
I might go to the one this weekend. But
Burlingame?
yeah, I kind of need to sell some stuff. Yeah, if I go, I if I go, I want to buy. That's the only thing. It's like I have to look to
Yeah.
buy.
Are you gonna go Saturday or Sunday?
It would probably be Sunday, and it would
Oh,
probably be right when it opens.
oh, perfect. That's probably when I'll go. So
Okay,
sweet.
dual com, nice.
Heck yeah.
Dweebo asks, can you avoid upcharges by selling to PSA? I hear people say the upcharge is with insurance back to you. Um,
Hold on. Can you
hold on.
avoid upcharges by selling to
Process.
PSA? I hear people say the upcharge is for insurance shipping it back to you. So does selling to them avoid that?
If you if you um if you submit if you enter a submission and then you say ship it to my vault, I actually don't know if they charge you shipping or not. I'm unsure if that's the case, but
No, but he's saying like if like you let's say you send a $2,000 card bulk,
Yeah.
and you're trying he's asking, or they're asking if you can avoid the upcharge by
No.
selling it. No, you can't.
You
Like
always
they're
get
gonna
upcharged before
you're
you get your cards.
yeah,
So
before
it's
you
you
even
can't
see your
avoid that.
grades. Yeah.
But the insurance, the insured shipping, I actually don't know.
I
If you
would
ship, because they charge you insured shipping, return shipping, but I don't know if they omit that if you say ship to my vault.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's actually true because I got charged before I could like they charged me as soon as my 24-hour window to take
Yeah.
offers. So it
Yep.
was
Yep.
like I had already been charged. So I don't think you can, Dwebo. There's really just no way around it. That's why I always say unless you're going first to market on a card, let's say like this Mega Charizard, I would just send your cards in at bulk. I will say I have, I don't know, like 6 PSA submissions that I've sent since like September, and they're all either grading or in assembly now. So they're moving pretty good. Like, in my opinion, they're faster than some of my other friends who have sent in at value tier, which was crazy to me. Quilly, like, I'm beating him. Like, he's in like grading on a value tier that he sent before me, and I'm in assembly. Like, it's crazy how it works. That's why
Oh,
I don't give them free money. I send it bulk. They choose whether or not to upcharge me. Like I didn't even get upcharged on the Machamp. I only got upcharged on like one or two cards in my sub this time around, and in one of them wasn't even mine. But yeah,
consistently inconsistent.
just send bulk.
Yeah. I mean, if you can wait.
Yeah.
I have a question. I have an answer. I have a bit of sealed blisters of Sun and Moon Unified Minds, and I've been debating on holding on with more room to grow. Should I get greedy and hold more or sell some? Um, I don't know if I would say it's getting greedy. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, it really depends on like what your circumstances. What is your goal? Because like in a vacuum, right? It depends on how much you spent on them and how much you would make on them now. But like you can make the argument that you can hold anything that has, value to
Yeah.
potential value to go up. And so like I can't really answer the question unless I know how much you spent and
And like,
also
what
know
do you
like
want out of them?
what do you
Like,
want out of it, right?
do you want just money? Do you want
Yeah.
to put that into another collection goal?
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet though.
Single pack, single blisters too are not probably the best thing to hold forever. If once they go up, you know, 5, 10x,
Yeah.
like
I
black
mean,
and white blisters are not
they're
desirable.
they're not all that expensive. I
They're not
actually
all
saw a
expensive.
shop. Yeah, I saw a shop that had a bunch of them for like I think they were like 120 to 150. They were a little
Yeah.
rough if I'm being honest, but that's not a lot. I think they look really good as an art set, so you probably get more interest from buyers if you're selling them as like a pack art set and maybe like two of each promo or all the same promo because a lot of those blisters have like a single promo. I don't know if he has like the official Pokemon ones, which typically do, or like the repacked ones. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, like I collect blisters. I hold on to them long term. That sounds pretty cool. Sableye, hit me up. I want to know what you have. Maybe I'll buy an art set from you.
Let's take a
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, no, but like it depends on your goals, and how many
Yeah.
you have. You
Yeah.
can always like if you can sell some, keep some. That's always a good option.
Yeah. I would I honestly wouldn't keep any blister unless it was like prior to black and white.
I always say this: it's
And team
only
up.
modern
Sorry.
until it's not.
Yep. Yep.
Like I, I wish I bought more. Like I remember like looking at team up blisters on eBay when they were like 12 to 15 bucks a piece, and I go, do I want these? They're in my cart, and I didn't. And then look at them now. So
That's the that's the exception. The one that got away.
yeah,
What are we thinking on tens out of the gate? I assume this is related to the Zard.
I think we
Is-
saw a sale, didn't we?
like 5,000
Or
or something like that.
yeah,
I'm still shocked that I somehow got 2850 for that Zard in
that's
Japanese from
crazy.
PSA.
That's amazing. That's seriously amazing. Like that was such an error on their end. It had to have been.
I mean, or they respect the game. I
I,
mean, Jake,
I
I don't know,
guess.
man. They
I he said, "Oh, I like this guy. Let's
I
give
like
him a
this
couple
guy.
extra. I like this guy. Give him an extra
This
couple
guy's
hundred."
gonna help us make some good power pack experiences. Let's give him a great offer.
Yeah.
Um, this is probably a good time to be on high alert and not to buy any of this stuff. Just wait it out.
Do you think it's more or less than Mewtwo from Destined? I think it's more, personally.
I think it's gonna be less. In 3 months, it's gonna be less. I mean, you can't really compare it until like 3 months from now, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when it oh like let's say it's been as long as Destined Rivals comes out with Phantasmal.
Less.
You think it's
It's gonna
less
be
than
like
Mewtwo?
I 6 months, $600 card, PSA 10.
That is the hot take. We should have added that. $600 PSA 10 for that? You think so?
In 6 months?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If pull rates are this high, I mean,
I don't know,
again, we're
man.
just like we're
If
still a
this card
little.
hits $600, I'm just buying a few tens and calling it. Like there's like I would buy probably like 10 tens easily if it hits $600.
All right, I'll get $800.
Okay, that seems okay. Now we're getting a little softer. Come on now, stick to your
I mean,
guns.
Zekrom's 1,000, Victini's 1,000, Reshiram's like
Oh
$900.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Oh. Wait, are you talking about the gold card or the SIR?
I was talking about the SIR.
Oh, I'm talking about the SIR too. Okay, okay. I want to make sure you're talking about the gold card. That
I
card
don't
could be.
think I personally don't think that in the next 6 months, 3 to 6 months, like I think we're gonna come down to earth. Like I don't think people are crazy. Look, let's go on a tangent. People are crazy. Everyone thinks it's gonna stay high. It's gonna be, oh my god, we're making so much money. Like the money's being made now because people are suckered into spending and buying and like participating. But this stuff's gonna level off. I'm confident in that. And if I'm wrong, I'm
No,
not
I
participating anyway. I'm gonna be
yeah.
trying to sell. So
I know.
um
I
like
know. I'm still sending a ton of cards. I have like I don't know, 50 cards I'm sending to PSA right now. Like I'm still keeping it pushing.
yeah, I mean
There's
I
still opportunities.
the Mewtwo is slowly going down, but the population is not skyrocketing. I think it's like 5,000 now.
I'm not sure.
Like, what a crazy time. The population's not that high. 5,000. That's crazy. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just don't. We're long overdue, and the more pictures and stories I hear of people, oh, this guy got 2 in 2 days. Like what? I
I know that is crazy. Like it's genuinely like I was shocked. It was crazy because he pulled the gold Zard first from the first left half, and then
yeah
he was just sitting there. I was like, I don't even want to open the rest of this, and I was like, no, you can still pull an altar. Like let's keep it going. Like let's
yeah
keep this
yeah yeah.
DGen. I'm gonna be your biggest cheerleader while I'm watching other people rip. And sure enough, he pulled that thing like 6 packs later. I was like, wait a second.
I have a question for you. How many
Yeah.
friends do you know that actually pulled a Moonbreon?
Uh,
I don't know many. I mean, I
I
pulled one
think I
through a
know.
box break.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I bought a box for my friend supporting his stream, and then I got it in the first week or two of
I know
release.
one person that opened the English, and I know one person that opened the Japanese, and the person that opened the Japanese hit the 10. So that was cool to see, but I don't know about the English. Yeah, not as many, that's for sure. That's for damn sure.
And then you meet a random guy who does like two,
2 days
like
before release. 2 days before release.
how
Yeah.
many old mate
So
cards are you grading right now? I'm not grading these cards.
yeah,
Uh, they
I
were a play back in the day, but not anymore.
I'll
Not for
say
me.
this: when it comes to me grading and selling, I only grade and sell stuff that I like the stuff that I
Yeah,
actually like enjoy. So it's hard for me to just be like, oh, that's a play and there's obviously money to be made. But like if I have no interest in it, it's like telling me to go grade sports. Like there's no way in hell. Like I have no interest in any of that. So like to me it would feel like a chore. Whereas like with the cards that I enjoy, vintage, mid-era, English, modern, Japanese, modern, Japanese exclusive, like vintage, like I'm all for it, but sports or like even like random old made TCG Pokemon card, there's no way. There's
Yeah, I was watching midweek Machamps yesterday, and I think Ricky was talking about how he he just can't approach the hobby like that. He
yeah,
needs to grade stuff that he likes. And I
yeah,
I honestly come in and out of that because like if I only grade the things that I like, I will not make as much as I need to continue to run the cards business. But if I only grade the stuff that is like high sell through, then I will look at them as like they're just, you know,
yeah,
it's just like not it's not as interesting. So,
yeah,
on my desk now I'm like starting to build half collection, half inventory that's like interesting again. But a lot of the stuff I bought as of late, I wouldn't keep.
yeah. I've like hear me out. Like there's things that I'm grading that I would love to keep, but I've kind of like just like okay, I'm gonna grade this and I'm selling it regardless. Like all the fire red leaf green reverses, I think I have like 60 at PSA right now. All like it's really cool because I like did them in the evolution line. They're all illustrated by the same artist. Fire Red Fire set, like it's so cool. It's like the original 151 set, but stuff like that, it's my favorite reverse hollow pattern. I would love to keep it, but I told myself this is for the business aspect. I'm selling it. All the Skyridge, all the Aquapolis, all the Expedition reverses.
No.
It's all going. It's all going. It's all going. Like I'm saying goodbye to it. Like it is either going to James, it's either getting PSA offered or it's going to local shows. Like there's certain things and there are a lot of the modern too. Like I only keep a handful of the modern and I only keep a handful of the vintage. Like that sub that I just got completed. There's that Kawaii Rayquaza. I'm selling them a champ. Like that's going bye bye. Like
You're not
there's
gonna
no
gift
way.
them a champ?
I mean, there's a
What?
maybe. There's all Christmas is around the corner. You never know. You never
All right.
know.
We're gonna do a challenge.
Okay.
Each one of us is gonna pull something that is within arm's reach, that is the most interesting and cool thing that you have that you are not going to sell.
Wait, what do you mean? Not going to
Something
sell?
that's cool, awesome, interesting that you're not going to sell
Like on my table right now? Is that what you're
within
saying?
arm's reach.
I will never sell this. I will never sell this. There's no way.
My turn.
This is like Yoshida is one of my favorite artists. Neo Discovery is a slept on Neo set, and Smeargle is one of my favorite. Ooh, wait, I haven't seen that. The hell is that?
The postcard.
Oh, that's so
It's a
cool.
half jumbo postcard I got.
Celebi, Togepi. Who else is on there?
Snorlax.
Yo, that's super cool. How did you get that?
I paid too
Wait,
much money for it.
does PSA grade that?
Yeah. This one's going to get like a 7.
Oh,
I'm going to probably get it graded.
has it
No,
been
just like it
stamped?
has like back wear and scratches and stuff.
What is that? Like a barcode on the back? Like what was that?
This is, I think it was an address that got stamped out or something like that. It's just
Oh
like a
yeah, yeah,
stamp.
yeah. Oh yeah, they block it. Okay, that makes
It
sense
blocked
because it.
it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's super cool. I love that. Yeah,
Yeah. This is Kazuki. Kazuki? The artist?
Kazuki.
Yeah. I'm on a half jumbo kick that I bought. Maybe I'll do it for the next Did You Know? There's a bunch of jumbos in Japanese from like early 2000s.
The
I bought
Gyarados, I think we talked about, right?
yeah, the Gyarados
Yeah.
one. There's like a base English jumbo Zard, bunch of them. But I'm like slowly picking them up and going to build out that part of the collection. The Chef 93, thank you for the 4.99. You man earn hot take question: are all Sun and Moon booster boxes staying at 2K forever? Can't believe I hesitated on 5K WotC boxes. So generally speaking, right? Not everything goes up forever. And the things that do go up, they don't stay high forever. And the things that go up that sell, not everyone buys them. And so, really anything that you decide to buy and hold and speculate on, Sun and Moon boxes, for example, they're some of them are 2K now, Cosmic's 4K. I wouldn't be surprised if it stays like that for a long time.
Yeah.
Um, I also wouldn't be surprised if some crypto head decided to pump the market because it's really like, truthfully, if we all had $10,000 or $20,000, you take any set, we could probably keep bring it from 2 to 4K. That's how ridiculous this hobby is and how manipulation works. Will it stay like that forever? Probably not.
Pre Sun and Moon. He's asking Chef is like, so anything before Sun and Moon. So
Oh,
he's
okay. Sorry.
yeah.
Wrong rant, wrong topic. Jeez.
He's talking X, Y, and back.
Hold
Yeah.
on, I gotta hydrate before I answer this one. Um,
It's not coming down. I think
yeah, they're not gonna come down.
it's baked in to this market. It's baked into the hobby. Like it's it's always tricky when you have price memory on things, like deciding on whether or not, but it's like they just slowly either stay stable or creep up here and there. And like I don't imagine like even Sun and Moon, like I don't know how much of a retracement a lot of those sets will have. And if we do, they won't be that significant in my opinion. That's why I'm always just after stuff that's in print. Like I always accept my fate, like, and I won't go into Lost Origin anymore. I have like a single booster box of Lost Origin. I don't have any cases of it, but it's one of those sets that I'm just like, okay, I'm priced out of that in my opinion. I'd rather go after stuff that's just more affordable. Unless you're looking at it from like a collector standpoint, um I won't buy into pre Sun and Moon. Like
Yeah,
it's the price is what it is in my opinion.
half my rant kind of makes sense. It's never going to come back. They're probably not going to come back down. In order for them to come back down, there needs to be enough supply to hit the market, and then fewer buyers that satisfy that supply to the point where people want to undercut each other to capitalize on who can buy those boxes from them.
Also, I think I would add that boxes from those eras are probably a lot far less printed than anything after it. So Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, there's just less of it on the market. So unless we see just like stockpiles of this stuff hit TCG Player and eBay all at the same time,
Yeah.
I don't see those boxes coming down all that much.
Yeah. Um, and if I had a choice, I would take the same amount of money. So let's say there's a box of an XY that costs like 10K. I would probably buy 5 boxes of Evolving.
Yeah, over like what's Phantom Force is at? It's got to be
Some like 12K, 15K, whatever.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah,
would
yeah.
still buy the
I would
best
still
set of an era than,
than
I mean,
that.
I guess Phantom Force is probably up there, but
It yeah, but I get what you're saying.
you get you get priced out over, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. Like, what a lot of people don't get is like the buyer pools is not infinite. Yes, there are going to be recorded sales, but they're very hard to replicate. Um, and what's interesting is
Exactly.
I heard like there's some illustrators going up for auction soon, and I'd also heard that as soon as a sale happens, you're going to see a flood of illustrators come to the
It
market.
always happens.
It always happens.
It
And
always
then they're going to go
happens.
for lower and lower and lower because there's not unlimited money in the hobby. So like if you want a box that's like 10K because it's the best, it's Phantom Forces, whatever. One day when you hope to sell it for 20K, 30K, 40K, like that's not an easy buyer to find.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you shouldn't do it, but for me, I'd probably play with the smaller denominations.
Yeah. And
Um,
also I have to look up the upside too. I feel like those are all going to have a slow creep right now. Like I don't see any of them really getting like I don't know, climbing in price all that much. So imagine if you put that into 5 boxes of evolving or like Joey just said 5 cases of destined rivals. Like I feel like those sets would have more opportunity to grow faster from like an investment standpoint, I think, than something like that.
Yeah.
But from like a collector standpoint, like you go after what you want and just be comfortable at the price that it's at. I even if like a box like that dipped after I bought it like 1,000 or 2,000, if it's for like me as a collector to be able to know that I have a crispy box that I paid whatever 15,000, 14,000, and it's 12, 13 now, it wouldn't personally, it wouldn't hurt me all that much. Like I just know that that's like the ebbs and flows of the market, and
Yeah.
you just kind of accept it.
Ern and Jake, do you agree with CGC? Jake does not. I've heard the saying. I hear people saying CGC is hard to sell. It is harder to sell in person. It is harder to sell, generally speaking. Any recent experience in this? Most of the cards I grade now actually are CGC, percentage wise. They are harder to sell in person, um, but they are not difficult to sell online. I mean, you can run auctions for basically anything. Just let it rip, right?
Yeah.
If you're gonna grade with CGC, I think it'd be. I would recommend two things. You really like the brand and the label, right? That should supersede, most decision making. Like, there's some people who love the. I'm one of them. I like the CGC Pristine 10 look. I think it looks great. I don't grade with them for that purpose, but if I were a collector, yeah, I could see only collecting CGC 10 Pristines. I think they look awesome. Um, Sorry, I drew a blank. Go ahead, Jake.
I only grade I only grade with PSA. I need to be better. I think only from like an optimization standpoint, but um I would I go with PSA because it is far more liquid than CGC. There is an appeal for the CGC pristine, and I understand that. I see it in just auctions. Like Quilly, he sends a lot to CGC and just lets it rip on Fanatics, and he's doing fairly well through that. But like, um, yeah, if it's like an in-demand card or like even ultra modern, pristines are the way to go. Otherwise, like CGC just doesn't do it for a lot more people. I think PSA just has the interest and the popularity, and as much as I think that the pristine label looks better than PSA's label, I still go with PSA as just like the tried and true. Um, yeah, you just have a smaller buyer's pool with CGC. That's not to say that it's like nothing. Like people are still buying that stuff, but I don't know. I do think that there's a lot more CGC junk slabs in there, just that I see on the market than I do a lot of PSA. I don't know,
Oh, for sure. For
like weird
sure.
stuff, like just weird, like reverse hollows from sets. Like I don't see a lot of that with PSA, but like I see a lot of like random junk slabs with CGC, like just
Yeah, yeah.
weird stuff.
Well, turnaround and cost too is probably a big part of it.
Yeah, yeah.
What are your thoughts on the Charizard UPC? I pre-ordered one from LCS, but might be able to get one to retail tomorrow. Do UPCs grow over time, or would it be worth to just sell my more expensive one? Um, well, yeah. I mean, UPCs generally are a good product, but they've taken time to marinate, and
Yeah.
the what are the recent examples? You have Charizard UPC, you have
151.
151 UPC,
You have the
Arceus
Terapagos.
UPC,
You have the Greninja.
Terapagos,
You
Greninja.
have
So minus those two,
celebrations. Yeah.
celebrate and minus celebrations. Those other three, they were dirt cheap below retail,
Yeah.
and nobody wanted like it. They were everywhere, right?
Yeah.
And now they're considered a good investment, but the cost basis was so low back then.
So, by the way, Pixel, if you're not subscribed to my channel, go check me
Dude,
out. Yeah, I'm shilling myself. I know, right? The
wait to the
disrespect.
end.
The reason why is I'm doing a video on UPCs on Monday, and I literally talk about like how celebrations basically set the stage for ultra premium collections, but set it the expectations too high, and the market really just like the market on UPCs collapsed after the Zard UPC came out because of
Yeah.
the expectations and the supply changed. Pokemon Company understood that, oh, these are like really in demand. Celebrations UPCs were like just selling like hotcakes. We need to make sure we have more supply this time around. And they did that. And pre-orders were for like $200, $300 for the UPC. And that box came down to the 70s and 80s. I remember Rusty TCA Gaming was buying them like I want to say like 69.99. And to me, that's crazy. It's one. I actually waited for the Zard UPC, and I think I got mine for like $90. Um, I think UPCs are intended by the Pokemon Company to be this luxurious, high class collector box for collectors, and most of them do really well. Would I say they're all winners? No. There are. Would I say that all of them have gone up since they've released? Obviously, but there are certain ones that make more sense. The Terapagos UPC is terrible. The Greninja UPC is terrible. The Arceus V Star, uh, is it V Star? I know it's the Arceus UPC from
Arceus,
GameStop. I think it's V.
Arceus V-Star Ultra Premium Collection or something
Yeah,
like that.
I think all three of those are actually GameStop exclusives. They all suck, but they're all doing just fine in
Because of
terms of,
time.
yeah, because of the time. The Arceus one, I will say the box itself looked really cool. I just think that the contents they they weren't all that great. You had two reprinted metal cards. There was no like special promo. Um, but then I saw what the Zard UPC had gone down to, and I saw like I was like, whoa, this is crazy. You're telling me that they created this ultra premium collection that's focused on Charizard with a celebration of Sword and Shield. You had almost every set in Sword and Shield up till like Lost Origin, because I know it didn't. Silver Tempest wasn't out yet when that UPC came out, and then they gave us three alt art promos. You're telling me that this thing is going to be $70 forever? Um, the promos were selling for like $18 sealed. I used to buy those sealed promos all the time. Like there was a lot of opportunity. Do I see that happening with the Mega Zard UPC? It's hard to say. I think it's possible. I think there might be a lot of these on the market. It's just the times were interesting when we were seeing like the 151 UPC. We were seeing those TikTok deals because TikTok had
Yep.
opened up their shop. TikTok opened up their shop. They gave out all these free coupons to buyers, and they paid out of pocket to the sellers to make up the difference between what the seller was intending to sell it for and what the end buyer ended up buying it for. 151 UPCs were hitting $69.99. I bought like four of them at that time. Costco had them for $80. And I laugh when I saw like everyone going into a frenzy at Costco over like blooming waters when 151 UPCs were just sitting on
Yeah.
pallets at Costco. So it depends on like it's you talked about this too, Ern, how sentiment in the hobby is just so hard to like track and like keep a pulse on because it can change on a whim. Like things just happen and then it just slowly like either increases or declines, and it can go either way with this UPC. I think
Time
you
will
can,
be the ultimate healer of all.
yeah, and
So
yeah, it's tough. I think if you can get them at retail, that's fantastic. A little over retail is fine. It just like we don't know if we're gonna see these on Costco pallets or if we're gonna see these on Sam's Club. I think there was a rumor that Costco was supposed to have these RDPCs. So
yeah.
I don't know. I don't
My
know.
this is making me think about more of a macro topic. I would look at everything that you buy in the hobby as money that's being spent, and then think of it as this month I spent $500. Did I buy the best thing I could buy for $500? And that once I started doing that, it changed my entire like I bought the UPC because I want to open it. But I would not invest in it. I'm definitely not going to spend that money because I can still buy Astral for 3 whatever. And
Yeah.
like, so changing how you approach spending the money, just generally speaking, not specific to this question, it will eliminate a lot of these, like, should I buy this? Should I buy that? It's like, no, you should be buying Sword and Shield or Destined or whatever set that's already out that you believe in, right? But the new stuff that keeps coming out, like the same dialogue, same conversation, it's like,
Yeah, and that's
I
the
don't
thing.
know.
Pokemon has everyone with the fishing pole like this, just
Yeah.
slowly. That's how this hobby works. And it's not until you've been here long enough where you catch on to that and you're like, oh, okay, I got time on this. Like everyone's gonna be talking about this, right, for the next couple weeks, and then they're gonna move on to the next thing. Like I'm telling you, once Phantasmal Flames comes out this week and the Zard UPC drops, Pokemon will have leaks for Mega Dream, and then it's wild how fast the everyone's just changes to the next thing, and it happens
Yeah.
every single time. It
Yeah.
happens. It's nonstop. It's never going to stop. That is part of the marketing strategy. The reason why Japanese sets release so close after an English set is to gain hype for that set. And they continue to do it over and over in a loop in this endless spiral that we are in. And it's fun, but you have to remember that it is a distraction from for the collector when there are so many more opportunities. And then it's hard because social media, YouTubers, and everyone that makes content is going to talk about the latest and greatest because it gets views, it gets interest, it gets people excited. But you have to remember to pause and breathe, take a sip of water, and then look at the other opportunities in the hobby that have aged. There are plenty of other things going on. So, like this Mega Zard UPC is just coming out. There will be plenty, like, I mean, Celebrations had like 3 or 4 waves of UPCs,
Yeah.
and that's, yeah, it's crazy.
To be honest, I'm kind of shocked everyone got over Black and White because I think it's a great set.
Yeah, that was the fastest people
That's
have gone
like,
over. Yeah, I
the
agree.
cards look great, and I mean, I'm biased. I just graded the Victini and the Zekrom in a 10, but they're phenomenal cards, and I can't wait to put my graded guard on them.
You
Graded
know,
guard plug.
actually, I was working on the slide deck, and on Andrea has an obsession with a specific color of red and like
Is it that
different
red?
things. Yeah, she saw the Victini for the first time and she goes, "Oh, what is that? I've never seen it before."
It is a
I
gorgeous card.
it
If
is a
you have
cool card.
not seen
Yeah,
it, it
I know.
makes
She
no
hasn't seen it
sense.
in person. Yeah, so she's like, "Can I have it?" And I'm
You got
like,
450 bones
yeah,
raw. You want
yeah,
a PSA 9? Actually, ask her if she wants a PSA 9. I'll set her.
yeah.
Set her up.
But what I wanted to add about Black and White is I think that the hobby got overstimulated by that
Oh
set.
yeah,
I think they got
totally.
incredibly overstimulated because of the amount of illustration rares, the secret rare chases, and just like the whirlwind of the hobby that we exist in with Destined Rivals coming out, this new mega block that wasn't out yet. And uh, there's plenty of great things to collect right now, but everyone just wants Mega Charizard, including me. But you know what I mean. Like, I will be really curious to see what the Oricorio promo and the that Mega Attack Charizard end up, dipping down to, because I'll be buying. It's Oricorio, but it's a fantastic art, and if it's like a $8 promo, I'm
$30.
gobbling them up.
$30 promo. Zar goes down to 70.
Yeah, I'm thinking eight
I don't
bucks
know.
on Oricorio, to be honest.
Agent Crypto 7741. Hello, good sir. Will 151 appreciate better than Prismatic because the amount of sealed product type is 1/3 less than Prismatic? 151 will appreciate more than Prismatic because it's a better set and more in demand and
More
um,
nostalgic.
more nostalgic. And I mean, that's my argument. the
Also,
amount that's
opening experience too. I
opening
think that,
experience,
yeah,
yeah. The amount that's printed is just like a math problem, right? It's like it doesn't matter how much or how much or how little something is printed if no one wants it or if there's sufficient demand. So it's just like an in versus out formula. I think what really matters long term is like how desirable is a set. And prismatic is extremely desirable. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I think 151, the reason why it keeps getting reprinted is because they know as soon as it comes out, people are going to buy it and eat it up. And it's been that way for the last 2 years, 2.5 years,
two,
2.25
almost
years.
two, like 2.25. Actually, it's probably, yeah, it's like 2 years, 2 months. I think it's
Yeah, something
September.
like that.
Yeah.
So, now if you're asking like, should you buy 151 or prismatic? I would probably buy prismatic because it's dirt cheap compared to 151 right now.
I don't even know the prices on either. I haven't been paying attention on those. I
I get
know
my
prismatic.
market knowledge from Dan and his buy lists, and that's how I know. That's
I
how I
know
know
prismatic dipped to like 7 to 750 like
a pack.
pack, yeah, which is pretty good
Yeah.
based on just, the market we're in now. But yeah, I'm all in for 151. Like I'm big believer in that set.
Do you have the top hits in a PSA 10?
Yeah, all of them. Actually, yeah, all of them except Giovanni's Charisma. I want that in Erica still. But at one point, I had 8 Blastoise PSA 10s.
Did you
I
grade them?
graded. I grade them all. Yeah. I had 2 Zards. I sold one of the Zards. I had 6 Venusaurs. I sold 4 of the Venusaurs. I only have one Mew, one Mewtwo, and then all of the illustration rares. I think I'm missing like some of the random ones. Like I think I need Tangela in a 10. I need Mr. Mime in a 10. But I have Pikachu, Dragonair. I think I need Machoke too, actually.
You don't have the complete set.
I
Not a real
know.
collector.
But I don't. Yeah, no. I wish That's one set that I wish I mastered. I will say that. But like, if you want a true master set, that's an expensive master set.
I have a, I do have a binder that is mostly done, and then when the Zard popped off, I took it out and graded it and sold it.
Of course you
So
did.
I mean,
You,
it's
yeah.
it's
There's
like
there's been
you
so
gotta
many times that I thought about pulling cards out of my trainer gallery, and I still haven't done it.
you, there just comes a point where you can't just like being a collector is tough because there's a point where you're like, man, I could totally sell that thing that just went up 2.5x to fund other cards that I want. Quick reminder: if you have any questions, we're in Q&A. We're gonna go for a little bit longer. So leave them down below. I will star them and I will kind of pull them up. Nick Ryle said, graduating tomorrow, Nitro, buy or no? I don't know what this question is about.
He's talking about the new graded guards that drop tomorrow. Nitro and Cola drop tomorrow. Cola is like clear to brown, and then Nitro is black to brown. They're not my favorite. Will I enter the lottery? Yes, because I'm a consumer. Um, so it's funny. Min, I've known for a long time through the hobby. I've been a supporter of graded guards since I came back into the hobby. And it's so interesting to see how successful his business has become over this boom, because for the longest time people didn't care so much for graded guards, and then even the early limited guards people didn't have trouble getting. Yeah, those are the new ones that drop tomorrow. um they're okay. They're not my favorite. I have plenty of ideas, Min. Please, um Gavin, you too. I have plenty of ideas I'd love to throw your way. So yeah. um
What a great brand.
Yeah, they're doing great. They're doing fantastic. Like they're killing it with these limited drops. As much as people hate that they're lotteries and you can only get so many, they're doing what they can, and they're creating a lot of cool colors. And then they do like reprints of these limiteds. Like Nebula
Yeah.
just went through like a huge reprint because, like, dude, no, Nebula was selling for $200, and then they were like, I assume they're like, this is too high, and then they reprinted it, and now it's selling for $40, $45. So
I will probably participate in every drop I can, just because now I am.
you're a consumer too.
st-
I wanted to take a screenshot and send it to Min because someone I've sold to on Facebook, they told me that they got two of the embers that came out, and I wasn't able to, but I got some of the nebulas, and I was like, hey, would you like to trade for some of the nebulas? He's like, oh no, I don't have any interest in graded guard. My friend just told me to enter the lottery. I'm like, how many people are doing this just for that reason alone? So it's a little frustrating. I know. Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
sorry. You're frustrated that they had a friend enter for them, but you're also not collecting all of them. Are you a true? Are you even a
No, I
real
have
collector of rated
the
cards?
only the only graded guard I actually don't have. Some of the rarest ones, by the way, gray, just like standard gray, like this one, but gray is like one of the most rare of graded guards. And then the original, the first limited release, which was I think it was Aurora. It was like intended for the Umbreon VMAX.
Which one is this?
That's
And how do I
I
find
don't.
out which one it is?
It's not. It's the black to clear. I
It's like
forget what that.
teal. It's like dark green.
Oh, it's supposed
I
to be.
I
No, that's
realize I
supposed to
got
be
a bunch of
black.
graded guards.
Some of them
Eclipse,
are wrong.
nice.
Yeah, that's Eclipse. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was thinking Midnight, but Midnight's the all black one.
I got a bunch through like random slabs that I bought over the last 6 months. I didn't realize what they were. Which one's this?
That's Abyss.
Abyss?
Yeah, yeah, it's Abyss. And then like I have Python on this Smeargle, and then I have Iris on this Smeargle. This one's fun.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, no, graded guards it's aesthetically pleasing to put on your slabs, and that's all there is to it. And now they're limited and artificial scarcity, and it is what it is. Don't get me wrong. I just sometimes I'm like, damn, I can't even trade guards with people because they're just buying them to sell them. It's just another way to make money right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure out a way to solve it.
Let me
Hopefully.
answer this
Print
one.
into the ground.
Jake, if you didn't have your PSA 10 Altars from Sword and Shield, would you buy them in today's market? No. If I'm being completely honest, I wouldn't. I graded probably 75% of them myself. Um, I do not think I would. It's one of those things. I don't know, Trav, how long you've been in the hobby. If you've been around since the pandemic or you just got in with Scarlet and Violet or even Mega. Um, I'm someone that I don't get too fixated on the past in terms of like Pokemon and like different eras and blocks. For instance, Sun and Moon. Um, I originally planned to go for that entire tag team PSA 10 set, and I was working on it. I graded quite a few of the promos myself, even some of the set cards. I picked up a lot of them when they were cheap. And then this market went crazy, and I looked at that collection and I told myself, would I ever spend $10,000 on Latios and Latias or even trade into it? Would I ever do
At this
that?
point,
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like I don't think that card deserves anything like the sentiment that it has for it. It feels fake to me if I'm going to be really honest. Like I think that the
like pumped,
lovebirds, yeah, it feels very pumped, and I don't think that people really like it as much as they say they do. Like
fake
I
collectors.
no no, I'm not saying that. I just think that like
I hear you.
Test 2 Mewtwo, right? Like that was a card that I had multiple opportunities to buy in a 10 when it was like 300, 600, 800. It it's like all of a sudden now it's like a $3,000 card. I'm just like I'm grossed out by it if I'm being honest.
But this is what you're explaining, by the way, is a general phenomenon idea that like people get priced out. Like you
Yeah,
come
no.
up with reasons that are legitimate as to like why you would not want to spend
Well, hold on.
1, 2, 5, 10K, right? And that's like
Yeah,
it makes sense what you're saying.
absolutely. But if let's say I wanted to spend 10K on a card, it would not be that card. Like
Right.
I put 5 into the Umbreon Neo Discovery, but I traded into that, right? Like I did not literally put in 5K just in terms of value. I'm willing to trade cards that make sense into those types of caliber of cards. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
I want Shining Gyarados and a PSA 9. I would rather drop 10,000 on 2 copies of that than Latios and Latias. Like I
It
just
has more security and insurance. It has more
sure there's that, but
backing,
also
right?
from like I know what type. I've really figured out what type of collector I am. I'm an art collector and I'm a nostalgia collector when it comes down to it. Those are and they fall nostalgia is going to fall into the vintage side of me and the art's going to fall into the ultra modern that
Yeah.
they're just killing it with, right? So I find myself in there as a balance, but like there's like a give and take between the two. Um Brody, I'm planning to have Brody on from Australia. He finally completed his PSA 10 set that he self graded his like entirely through this entire market. Like I think he needed like 12 more and some of the like tougher ones to grade, like the Charizard UPC promos, the RCSV promo from the RCS figure collection, which is to this day still the weirdest card a part of that PSA registry for the Sword and Shield alt arts. It's a black border. There's no texture. It doesn't align with the rest of the alt arts. By the way, um, what is it? Lucario V Star is not considered an alt art. There's like plenty of weird cards that should be alt
What?
arts. Yeah, like it's really strange to me. There's
Well,
another
in order for
one.
a card to be an alt art, it needs to have a regular version, right?
Yeah, but like so like that does like
Oh,
that's
right.
yeah
It's a
yeah yeah
promo. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Also like there was a few more if I can't remember. But he just finished that, and I'm planning to have him on my channel as on a live just to talk all about alt arts and like the different hurdles, the different conditions. Like for instance, Brody had to deal with PSA shutting down while he was still trying to complete his goal for like outside of the US. Like he couldn't like send cards because of the whole tariffs or something was going on. Like he couldn't send a PSA directly, so he had to go through a middleman to send all of his final cards through. And then at the end of it, they mislabeled his Meowth from Lost Origin as like the regular full art. So like he couldn't complete his registry because they had gave him the wrong label for the Berserker. Um, but yeah, Trav, to answer your question, um, no, I wouldn't buy them. Would I try to? I mean, it's I always like to set long-term goals. Like I have a long-term goal to complete the gold stars and PSA 9s, even though I just traded 2 of them away. Like I won't let go of that goal because it like there's always that one long-term goal that keeps you in the hobby and like I don't know, it makes you I don't know, it makes you get a little bit more savvy with the way you like try to make those things happen with, grading. And that's another thing, Trav. I would never like physically spend cash on those cards. I would
Trade in.
grade, trade in, like make it happen that way.
So there's not a
Yeah.
single modern card you would buy?
Like a
Okay,
full
here's a different question. You have to buy a modern card. What are you buying? And you have
if I have to buy, are we talking like Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet? Any like modern is yeah. I would probably
pick a
buy
pick.
if I didn't have it already. Like it would probably be Lugia V from Silver Tempest because that card was the first PSA 10 that went made me go, oh, I want to make this goal a lot tougher, and I want to because I originally just wanted every alt art like mint raw, and then I was like, hold on, I think I can actually make this happen, and that card's the reason why. But like, yeah, Lugia V is my favorite alt art from Sword and Shield.
I'd probably I honestly would probably buy Burning Shadows Zard
Zard?
because it's so hard to grade.
Yeah, I know. Even the 10s I've seen, they're like a little loose, if I'm being
Yeah, a
honest. They're
little
like a
loose.
little loose.
And yeah, I mean, I like the fact that it's like hard to grade, hard to
Yeah.
pull. And I've opened up probably like 50 packs of Burning Shadows. Every single card, oh my god,
Wrecked.
is freaking cooked. Like
Yeah.
every card that comes out of those packs. So yeah, just interesting. I want to answer this question though. If
Yeah.
you didn't have the PSA Ultra, would I buy them in today's market? I honestly would get way more enjoyment grading and trying to hit a 10. You good, Jake?
Yeah.
Did your
No, I'm
phone
just
die?
trying to. Yeah, I want to make sure. Actually, give me 1 second. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good.
I pretty good. I would probably just try to grade them instead of buying to keep. Yeah, that'd be my preference. Should I get my Shadow Mewtwo amiibo card pre-order bonus graded? You can get it graded.
Dude, I have that card sealed still. I've been thinking about getting graded because it's super low pop. It's like it's not a high demand card, like, but at the same time, it is a cool, unique, like, it's Shadow Mewtwo. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, I have that sealed still.
I don't know if PSA grades everything, but CGC will grade literally anything. So I mean, even fake cards.
Even
But
fake
yeah,
cards.
no,
Literally anything.
literally. Hey, you want to make a card? They'll grade it for you. Just draw something on a piece of paper and say it's a Pokemon.
I forget
They will
which
grade
content
it.
creator did it, but someone cut up some cards and sent them to CGC and they labeled them as miscuts. Yeah.
What's his name? Um, Hive Mind
Oh yeah, yeah.
graded the stamp box stamps.
Wait, really? Like the actual little that's hilarious. Yeah, they will grade anything.
No,
I
but
mean,
the thing is,
PSA is on that
like
same
you have to
path
cut
too,
them.
though.
You have to cut them.
Oh wow. I love that. That's
Yeah.
great.
Oh man, I feel like this is targeted towards me. Why do you have a picture of Josh Giddey? I guess he's doing well. Would you hold the PS10 Gold Gardevoir now or sell now? I would not hold anything from these sets unless you absolutely love them and want to collect them. Now is probably a good time to sell. There's more product coming, and I don't know if we're gonna see a rebound in PS10 prices for a lot of the top cards in these recent sets. I don't know if they're gonna rebound anytime soon. I wouldn't trust it. Now, for me, the Victini I graded and the Zekrom, I'm keeping because I like the cards. So the price and the value doesn't really matter to me. I already decided long ago that if I grade them, I want to keep them.
Are you gonna get the Resh too? You have
Yeah,
to. Yeah, yeah. I
I
think you
have
have to.
to, but I'm not going to pay
Yeah,
eight,
yeah.
900. I'm
Just
going to
find
try to
one.
grade it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, the 10 I got was the one that I cracked out of that BGS 8.5 from Mason. I got the eye, but also they fat fingered that grading for sure.
Yeah, I think it goes to say that like buy the card, not the grade. I actually just bought a CGC 9, like an old blue label 9 with all like 9 and up subgrades of a Pop Series 2 Suicune Hollow. It's like it's a niche card, but like I want to cross it to a 9 with PSA and it looked strong, so I think it will. It's just one of those cars that's like 200 plus in a PSA 9, but only like I paid like $100 for it in CGC. So it's like it's just to me it's worth it. Shit.
UAP, glad to have you with us
He's
while you're
probably
working out.
just waking up this morning and like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to UAP.
Not gonna lie. Yeah. So the gold cards, by the way, it turns out that they scratch and dent and get tickled softer than actual real gold. So even in the out of the pack, if it's rubbing against the card that's in front of it, all those like random lines you see, they're all scratches. Or
So
they're all
where you saw like those like vertical,
oh,
those were
you know
all
the yeah,
scratches.
you know the copies I had that actually looked like those actually
They
looked like
looked,
legitimately
yeah. No, those are
no.
scratches.
All that stuff is like
Oof, because
scratches
it's like a
and
mere hollow right there. There's no texture.
there's no texture. And I
Yeah.
have I just got a 9 back that I cracked because I couldn't see any of them, any of the scratches, and I looked up to light and there's like really, really faint ones. But I had my Lucario that I graded, they got a 10. It had visible ones.
Mm.
So, you know, I'm probably not going to be sourcing those cards. And I found too, like trying to see where the scratches are, it's actually hard. You need like different
A
layers
lot
of
of
light.
different angles of light.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of different angles. So I unless I pull it, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna bother grading it,
Yeah.
sourcing it. Um let's see. Last question. Out of all the released movie promos from both English and Japanese, which is your favorite? I can say what the one that comes immediately to mind, but this is not like the complete pool because I don't I need to look at the list. I actually really like the Entei the movie promo.
Um, I think either the tenth movie Lugia is probably one of my favorites, or Mewtwo.
Is it English too?
No, it's Japanese.
Oh yeah, in Japanese ones. Yeah. Um yeah, I would say
Yeah.
that's probably one of my favorite. And then also that card in Japanese in the Neo file or whatever the file is. Looks good.
Which one?
Entei the movie promo in
Oh yeah, yeah,
English.
the reverse, the
Yeah,
reverse
the
one, right? The
reverse.
promo, Black Star promo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah.
It was like one of
Which
the first
surprisingly is still
reverse.
cheap, by the way.
Yeah, that and the Pichu, and I think there's one more, or is it just those two? Yeah, I can't remember, but yeah, they're surprisingly cheap.
All right. So I have a couple I had something I wanted to add. Actually, Jake, you have any closing notes? Anything you want to mention?
Um, no, I just wanted to say that we're gonna, yeah, go for it. I just know that we're gonna have to change the schedule for the holiday because we realized it was gonna be on Thanksgiving, and I
Yeah.
think some of the other days in December we're gonna probably change to a Tuesday. Um,
Yeah.
but
So this next Tuesday, so in 10 days from now, and then 10 days from or sorry, 2 weeks from that Tuesday. So we'll do back-to-back Tuesday shows, same time, same place. I finally got everything set up on Spotify, and
let's
the
go.
links will be up probably tomorrow for all the previous episodes and then this one. So I'll have it and I'll share it in on social or next videos. I have it basically on all my videos moving forward. So people prefer that, and I forgot that if you don't have YouTube Premium, it's kind of hard to watch and listen to content
Oh yeah,
on
because of the
YouTube.
ads that just
The
pop up,
ads,
and you
yeah,
can't close your phone
you
because
can't
it
close your
pauses it.
phone. I've had YouTube Premium for like 4 or 5 years. I can't believe people
Yeah,
use
I'll
YouTube
never go
without
back.
it.
I
Yeah,
can't.
it's
Yeah.
yeah. So I'll put them on Spotify and you guys can watch there. Thanks for the feedback on that. I think that's it.
Yeah. I think one thing that we're going to add to next podcast is a little segment on potential holiday gifts, some unique stuff. So I think Ern and I are going to do some homework and look up cool things that you can gift people that don't necessarily have to be cardboard, but within the hobby.
I mean, the life-size Gardevoir is now back in stock, Jake.
Oh, that's dirty. Oh my gosh, those things kind of creep me out. They really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Gengar V Max
No.
pillow?
No, is it the like the sleeping pillow?
No, it's the one where here, I'll pull up an example. Hold on, I'll pull this up. You
Oh,
haven't seen this before?
that tongue?
The tongue.
What the hell?
I want
Wait,
to
what
pull
is
up
this?
a
Oh, wow.
if
The
you're
tongue rolls out like a sleeping bag. That's hilarious.
let me share my screen real quick for the
Is there a Snorlax like beanbag? I feel like that would be sick.
yeah, there's a Snorlax beanbag. This is one
That's
example.
so funny.
Let me try to find the other one. Where's the official one? There's an official one that got released, and then all these bootlegs started to come up.
Like a Snorlax beanbag chair? Yep, there is one. That's awesome.
Yeah, this guy. This one's a
Oh,
fake though.
the guy just putting his head in there was hilarious.
This is this is the AliExpress rip up one, but when
Yeah,
they
yeah.
released the one in Japan, they actually used the guy like in a suit and tie, and he laid down on the tongue. Yeah, hilarious.
But yeah, I'm gonna pull up some like unique like small creators that like just have some like unique stuff. And they usually do like limited drops. So some of its stuff's a little harder to get, but I have one in mind that I think people will like. Yeah. And then one other thing for next year, um, we plan to have guests. So if you want to be a guest on the podcast starting in 2026, we'll have guests here and there. So
Yeah,
keep
you
that in
just have to
mind.
make a charitable donation to the Pokemon versus
That'd be
Fire and Water booster pack fund.
there's an entry fee.
There's a you know, just saying.
Yeah,
I think that's it. This is a good one. Thanks for
this
bearing
is
with
great.
me. So,
Through the
I
Blair
don't
Witch
know.
Project.
I dude,
Honestly, I'm gonna as soon as as soon as we end the live, I'm gonna go back to that scene. You just pop up. You popped up out of the abyss. You were like Gengar and Mimikyu in that card. Just this is strike two, Ern. I'm about to have a new co-host.
yeah, I'm embarrassed, man. It's
Ern Jr. is like pulling the plug. He's an
I
electrician. He's cutting out all your like what? Why are you
shout
teaching
out to
this kid?
StreamYard for I didn't realize that StreamYard
Passing the
is actually streaming it, and then we're just the guests. So
yeah.
yeah, sorry about that.
No, that was
That's
that
my
was
bad.
good. Oh no, you're
Yeah.
good. Makes for good
Um
content.
all right guys, thank you for watching. This has been fun, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.
Thanks, y'all. Peace.